74 years. That is how long the University of Maine has played Division I college basketball, and in all that time, they have never made the NCAA tournament. They are the only Division I team with a permanent zero-bid drought. Sadly, this is college basketball's last great failure. This program isn't just bad, it's a generational curse, and new head coach Wade Slurpee is taking over this broken program. Our goal is to not only finally break this streak, but make this program nationally relevant, turning them into a March Madness champion. I know this is Cooper Flagg's brother's team. I think his name is Ace, but these rosters are a year behind, so no Ace for us, unfortunately. But their starting lineup is actually one of the best I think I've ever had at a really crappy program to start. Now, granted, like all these guys are super duper old, so there's a very bright future for this program currently after these guys graduate, but we could potentially start like 580 overalls. I'm not going to be doing that because in order to do that, I would have to put our power forward to center, and he's only 6'6". So I actually think that, I don't know about a tournament, but Maine's roster, at least for this season of Coach Slurpee, is honestly not horrible. So we should be able to win double-digit games at least. Where my current concern is on the recruiting trail. There are some 2-stars that want to come here that are ranked around like the 300/400/500 range. So that's not horrible, but with all that we're going to lose after this season, it would be great if there were some better recruits that wanted to come here. But this is the best that we can go after. Okay, I'm not going to get picky. It's not like we're a runway model. I mean, we are an A-, like I said, so it's not horrible to start out. We're playing the cool Tiger with the fan in its face at home. I'm pretty sure this is our first home opener, so if we win this game, I think we'll get a facility upgrade, which would be big time. Oh, yeah, we're pounding them, dude. Let's go. Up 21 better to get a facility upgrade for this, or I'm going to get pissed. Dude, I love these jerseys. Maine, one of the coolest colleges in college basketball, in my opinion. I love the logo. I love the colors. I mean, there's just so much. Okay, I should not have done that, though. That was stupid. And they are awful. He just missed a wide open layup. Why is the midcourt logo so small, though? We need to get that updated. Let's make it bigger. A lot more ferocious and scary for the opposition. Can we pass this to the corner? That's not open. Pass it back to the corner. I'm going to pull this. Please, Steph Curry shooting center. Bang, bang! Let's go! He's got a 3 under his name. You got to utilize that. Really good debut for the Coach Slurpee air out. There's no way a big man. And then they... Like, dude, he misses a wide open layup and then he splashes that in my face. The CPU, it's so weird the things they get away with, man. Can I just pull? That's open again. What are they doing? Defense. Okay, well, it didn't go in. Still, though, it should have. That was wide open. A 3 under his name. You'd anticipate, and then a Caucasian's doing that. Like, come on, man. What the heck? Our players are very slow, though, which that checks out. And then, okay, that shouldn't have shot that. I was going to say he makes that 3, but he couldn't make the one last time. Yeah, it's pretty clear. We just have a lot of 3-point snipers. I mean, it makes sense. I spent like half of my training on 3-point shooting like I typically do to start out in these videos. So we don't exactly have the most impressive athletes everywhere. I think that's also why our offense was an A- and our defense was like a B+. We don't really play defense, but we do make 3s, which is always fun. See, that's not going in. There's no way. Okay, they missed that one. All right, so we're going to win by 20+ points in the Coach Slurpee debut, in large part due to our shooting. I mean, 7 of 12, 7 of 14, 5 of 15 for Christopher Mantis. I don't like that. Mr. Aftershave Boy. 2 of 7 for Kellen Tynes. That was the guy I kept chucking up 3s with because he had the 3 under his name and he missed like every single one. Jaden Clayton was pretty good though. So I feel like offensively we're going to be able to hang with most teams this season. It's just going to be like, what are we going to do in the opposite end of the floor? I don't know. What I do know is I was correct about my suspicion. We did get a facility upgrade. I kind of want to spice things up for this video. I feel like I do the same thing every single time. I think for this video, I'm going to go one across. So I'm going to do Steph Curry shooting center, then the Arnold weight room, and then the study hall, and then the Dr. Doolittle injuries clinic. Because I just want to spice things up and just go one across. I don't know if that's going to make any difference when it comes to like our team building or anything like that, but I just want to try something new. So that's what we're going to do for this video. Perfect. We got one more upgrade to end the season. Let's do probably let's do the building out of the Saints guys study hall next. That's fine. Record for year 1 though was, oh wow, this conference. Look at how balanced it is. 11-6, dude. Look at all the 10-7 teams. This is the most bizarre thing I think I've ever seen in this game. Holy cow. Well, there's going to be quite a conference tournament with this conference. That's for sure. Man, oh man. But we went 16-13. It's about what I expected. I know I said the whole starting lineup thing, but all the teams I start with in this game are so bad. So that wasn't like the biggest compliment ever saying this is one of the best starting lineups I've ever had because, yeah, every other starting lineup I have is booty cheeks. But we went above 500. Double-digit wins. That's kind of what I expected. So woohoo to that. We lost to Texas Tech by 20. Not exactly the best performance. Dude, every power team that we played, we got absolutely drilled by. Washington State beat us by 30. Cal beat us by, is that 25? 5 or something like that. We also lost to American by 10. FIU, I mean, we're just not losing to good teams. We're just not. And then conference play rolled around. At least we went above 500 in the conference, so there's a chance that we could maybe make a run. And we ended the season on a 3-game winning streak, so woohoo to that. But yeah, I don't see us breaking the March Madness curse in our first season at Maine. Stats-wise, though, Keelan, it's probably our worst starter. Yeah, we got 11 points from AJ. Dude, I really wish that Queon was not 6'6". Why can't you be like 6'10", brother? I could put you at center, and then I could start AJ Lopez. But if I did that, we would just have a bunch of munchkins out there. Our tallest starter would be a 6'7" power forward after shave Christopher Mantis. So I just can't do it. But the starting lineup, honestly, wasn't horrible. I just wish we had a better center. I also wish we got more from Kellen. It looks like he was pretty good at passing as a shooting guard. Why do like all of our players have the same two faces, by the way? It's so weird. But off the bench, AJ Lopez was a stud. So it's really just these 6 guys. I just wish we had a better center, man. If we had a better center, we'd be instantly tournament bound. Something cool, too, with the Northeastern, this conference in this game, FDU is in this conference, and so is UMBC, the 2 16 seeds to beat a 1 seed in March Madness. So are we going to beat a 1 seed this video? Probably not, because they are too OP. But hey, there is a history of it in this conference, so you never know. We could pull off a March Madness upset this video. We are the 5 seed, though, playing FDU, and we are the same overall, but they are better than us defensively. Checks out, man. Like, the entire Northeastern had the same conference record this season, so we'll see how this goes. Frick, we're down 3. Okay, there's not that much time either. I need to get a stop right here. This guy doesn't really seem like he is the best ball handling. Okay, never mind. I was gonna try and steal it. That was a nice attempt, though, at the block. It's not like it was successful with blocking it, but it looked like it did. Oh, please tell me that's not an offensive foul. Dude, zebra people, come on. Dang it, man. No way he makes that in my face. Dude, like, this game is really trying to cut my life expectancy in half. Space? That's enough space, right, please? Yes! Splish splash, let's go. They have shooters. Why are we not pressing? Oh, we just got so lucky. Why are we fading away? Like, why are we not pressing up defensively? I have negative idea. After Shave Boy, do we just shoot that? That doesn't look too open, but Steph Curry. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. We were down 3. I had to shoot a 3 right there. We need to get a steal, though, gang. Steal! Yes, yes. Oh, can we get a transition bucket? Oh, he's too slow. Let's go for transition 3. Don't guard me out here. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Yeah. No way. Oh my gosh. It was halfway in. Yes, I got a steal though. Okay. I got to go transition 3 again right here. No, pass it to the other corner. It's too late for that. Gosh, dude. They had a power forward go for 29 and 12. I cannot believe that we got shafted by the rim. What do they call that in basketball? Is that like a rim job or something? What is that called where it like roly-polies off the rim? I forget. I told you guys in the intro, this program's cursed, man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But any of these rankings change? Not really. It looks like Eric actually went up in the ranking because I don't think that we had 3 guys in the top 400, but now we do. So it looks like recruiting had a little bit of positive news. That's nice. Graduates, though, practically our entire team, starting lineup-wise, so not great. Isaac Bonilla, not good at basketball. His hair looks really cool, though. Looks like one of those male Barbie dolls that you play with, but we got 1 scholarship. I can't imagine there's going to be too many good players that want to come here. Who can blame them? It looks like we'll go after Kevin Moorhead, ranked in the 500s. He's not as good as the guys we got in the regular season, but he's the best guy we can go after and reasonably get. And we got him! Welcome, Kevin. Don't ever think that he'll play for us, but he could be a decent developmental guy for the future, potentially. He's only a 64. He's got 51 field goal and 56 3-point. Well, at least we have an upgrade to the Steph Curry shooting center. That's nice, because he's definitely going to need it. But we should hopefully have the best class in the Northeastern. I know I was kind of dogging our recruiting, but considering who we're recruiting against, I still think it's probably the best. And it is. Let's go. 2 3-stars, 4 2-stars. Not too shabby for me. And Central Connecticut was number 2. That is a sweet logo. That's like Duke's logo. I mean, it's the same mascot, the Blue Devil, which something I've never understood along with many other things. When has the Devil ever been blue? I thought that his main color was red. It's not like I've talked to him before, but I mean, I don't know. That just doesn't make sense to me. Because he's blue, does that make him nicer? Like, I just don't understand why that's a mascot. Like, there's so many cooler things that we could make mascots of, but we decide to do a devil? Like, come on, man. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, gosh, dude. Really? That's a bad sign. That means that there's even worse recruits that want to come here than last year. Oh, they're all ranked in the 900s. We better start winning some games soon, guys. Oh, dear. Oh, there's a 7-footer, though. I like that. Obviously, a huge developmental prospect, though. 7 feet. I will always try and get one of those. Oh, there's another 7-foot center. It sucks that they both suck at basketball, but they are 7 feet. Boy, oh boy. This team is the definition of grody. I am starting 2 point guards, a power forward, and 2 centers because we have no good shooting guards or small forwards. Our highest overall small forward is a 69. Like, dude, it's so bad. It's so bad, man. This team is so much worse than one last year. It's not even close. This is what I was talking about last year in the preseason. Team was so old, but they were decent. This team is so young, but they are booty cheeks. Even though most of these guys that are starting are seniors. Gosh, man, I wish the recruiting class we had last year was better so we could just start a bunch of true freshmen, but they're only like 68s and 69s and 70s. Like, they're just not good enough to start. At least we have an 83 overall Jaden Clayton. Average 25 points per game. I don't care, brother. Shoot 30 shots. Do whatever you want to do on the court. You are the judge, jury, and executioner. Whatever Coach Slurpee says, just don't listen to him because you are our best player. It's not even close. Logan Carey's okay, and then our 3 big guys are just blah. Do I expect this lineup to do well? No, absolutely not. But this is the best lineup that I could possibly see because, I mean, at least all these guys can somewhat shoot, so it makes sense that I'm starting 3 big guys because they can actually space out the floor. But yeah, I just don't see this going well. And to make matters worse is the recruiting trail, as you guys all saw. Oh my gosh, the highest ranked kid that wants to come here is ranked in the 800s. For context, if you don't remember, last year, kids in the regular season that we went after were ranked in the 300s and 400s. So these guys are almost 2 times as worse when it comes to the national rankings. So with that in mind, I really don't know what the hell to do. I'll be completely frank with you. This is a horrible start to the video. We need to get a center, so I'll obviously go after the 7-footer because what's the difference between guys ranked in the 800s and 900s? Really nothing. Like, they all suck, so I might as well go after a guy that's tall and intimidating. We'll do the same thing at power forward. We'll get this 7-footer, Bose Mangan or something. So much for that. He's being Mr. Bose High Maintenance. Yeah, I tried everything. I even did like a little alumni assistance thingy-mabobber, and he still's not coming here. I don't know what that even is, to be honest. I've seen that in this game. You can get like postseason bans because it's like bribing recruits. I did that with this Bose kid. I'll show you guys the message for it, and he still did not commit here. So obviously, he is a drama queen. We don't want him on the team for that kind of crap, okay? Greg Carter, though, the 7-footer. We got Brian Saylor, slanted afro, and then we got Von Weston. So I'm not upset with it. Just would have been nice to have gotten Boz, but it is what it is. None of those guys are really that great of recruits, but here's the message I was talking about. Everyone would love to see B. Mangan wearing Maine colors next year, coach. We may be able to help you out with this recruit. And then I just did the action. It was like, do you want to do this action? I was like, yep. So I think we bribed him of some sorts, but obviously the bribe did not work. It was ineffective. He obviously does not want to become a black bear, which is fine. That's his prerogative, but we are 12-13, which honestly, I thought we'd be worse than that. So I'm not really upset with this record. I mean, it's below 500. It's not great, but going into the season, I thought that we'd be able to maybe sneak out 10 wins, and we're already sitting there with 12, so it's not horrible. I mean, we got bent over by Dayton, which is not the best performance, but honestly, we haven't been horrible in Northeastern play, even though we have lost, what's that, 3 out of our last 4 games? That's not great. We were actually 12-10. Then we lost 3 straight. That sucks. Where are we sitting at conference rankings wise? Are we gonna make the tournament? We actually should, because I think it was, what, the top 6, 7, or 8 teams or something like that last year in the conference tournament, and we're sitting in 6th place right now. So as long as we don't, like, choke, we should be able to make it. We need to win this game on the road today, though. UMass, Loyal, they're not, like, good at all, so we win this. I think we'll have it secured up. We'll see. Keelan, though, man, he sucks. 37% from the field, and he's, like, 6'10". Like, how is that possible? Well, dang. We won by 47. Okay. I was going to jump in. That's why I did the preview for the game, but that was never close. So, woohoo! That's nice. We still have to win probably one more game to end the season to make sure that we make the conference tournament. I'll definitely play a conference tournament game, but going into the season, I knew he'd suck, so there's really no point of me playing multiple games with this team. Oh, wow. We actually won out. Yeah, that is not what I thought I would see. So, 16-13, isn't that the same record we had last year in the regular season? It is. Well, that's awkward. I definitely do not think the team this year's better. Well, funny how life works, I guess. I don't really know how to twist that narrative. Let's look at these stats, though. Keelan, yeah, I just wish he was a little bit better. He averaged a double-double, basically. He wasn't horrible. Keelan and Killian. My, oh my. We have got some things to work on our team, that's for sure. 9-5 for Ryavan Tutic. I think that's Russian. And then Logan Carey with 13. Jaden with 18-5. I was hoping he averaged like 20, but I mean, it's not horrible. Off the bench, 7 points from Caleb Crawford, so it looks like our third guard off the bench wasn't horrible. So, I don't know, man. There's not really like an optimistic way to twist this whole situation right now. I mean, 4 of our starters are seniors, literally just like last year where we had 4 starters that were seniors. Logan looks like he'll be good for the future. I'm happy about that, but we just need to get better players in the program. There is some good news, although at the same time, it's kind of bad news. I got 1 facility upgrade, but typically during the season, you get 2. So this year we only got 1, which depresses me. Can we win a conference tournament game this year, though? Playing FDU, and they are so much better than us. How in the Margot Robbie did we finish ahead of them during the regular season? We are the higher seed, aren't we? Dude, I hate to say it. We will probably get bent over. It's actually closer than I thought it would be. Man, okay. Did not end up closer. That's for sure. They won by 32. Good grief, man. How did we finish better in the regular season than them? I don't know. Oregon State won the Natty? This has been such a weird video so far. Wow. Of all things I expected to see on that screen, definitely was not that. That's why I mentioned it. Typically, I don't do that. We got 2 open scholarships, though, for off-season recruiting. Don't expect it to be any better than what it was last year or during the regular season. Although we are finishing above 500, which is nice. Still, though, it's not like there's good recruits to go after. Of course, one of the kids that we just brought to the program, Gary Shannon's transferring. Thanks for that, Gary. Freaking jerkwad, and then graduates. I mean, it's 4 out of 5 starters, just like last year. Thankfully, I never have to see this team play. That's the good news. They just were not good. I still don't know how we went above 500. The same record as year 1. Just an absolute mystery. So that means 3 open scholarships. Please let there be guys ranked in the 500s. During the regular season, they were all ranked in like the 800s. Come on. Have pity on Tanner. Oh, there's a guy ranked in the 200s. Me likey that. Eli Ellis. He is very much flirting with the same first and last name, but thankfully his parents did not go all in there. And then we do need a center, it looks like. Maybe a shooting guard, so we'll go after Jelani Tyson, even though he's only 6'8", and then a shooting guard, we'll go after Bob Howard. Oh my gosh, Eli, Book of Eli, he is gonna be a pain to get his name. Yeah, all these are negatives. Honestly, I don't think he's gonna sign with us. We'll see what happens, but we did get the other 2 guys, Jelani as well as Bob. Both guys are ranked higher than any person we got in the regular season, so I consider this so far a massive success. It would be nice to cap it off, picking up the kid ranked at the 200, so please, Eli Ellis, Book of Eli, become a main black bear, and he's nowhere to be found. Good grief. Well, that sucks. I actually still signed the best class. The rest of the Northeastern really buns. Just not recruiting well at all. That is the fortunate news for us. The unfortunate news is that it doesn't really matter because our facilities are still so bad. Like, those are so important, and yet we've not really upgraded them too much this video. So hopefully next year I can get 2 facility upgrades instead of 1. Hate to say it, but this is probably a little nice, I'd say. Too much niceness. They are still 1 or 2 players away from being a legitimate contender in the conference. Honestly, I think we're like 5 players away, like an entire starting lineup. But hey, you know what? You want to give me some optimism heading into year 3? I will take it. We are projected to have the 3rd worst starting lineup. Oh, it's just so infuriating, man. I've talked about it in these types of videos before. The way the rosters are set up, like all the players that are already in the game are so good. It's like once these actual recruits start playing, that's when we'll get our separation. But that's not going to happen until like a year or 2 from now. So with our team basically all being old guys the first 2 seasons, I knew we were screwed, and so far it has turned out that way. Oh, well, that makes me happy. Since we only have 1 open scholarship, I guess we're gonna go after Pete Pace. He's actually ranked in the 200s, so that's nice because all these other guys were ranked in 800s. So woohoo to that. Thank you, Pete. You just made me happy. Oh, this is so gross, man. All right, we're going Dan at the 5. He's one of the kids we recruited early on. Jason Kennedy, same thing there. Amari Allen, he was already on the roster. He's only a 68. Logan Carey is 79, and then Caleb Crawford a 74. We really need our backcourt to carry us, guys. I'll be honest. I think this is the worst team in the video. This is even worse than the team last year. At least last year, we had the opportunity for a player to carry us. I think Logan could do that. Like, he was pretty good last year, but it's just the rest of the starting lineup is so bad at basketball. I just don't see the light right now. Let's just start with the good news because boy, oh boy, is the bad news bad. Pete, though, committed. He is a main black bear. That's the good news. He can't ask out of his NLI, even though I'm sure in real life he'd want to after he sees how we're performing on the basketball court. No, not Photoshop. We are 2-10. We suck at an extraordinary level. Probably the worst start to a college basketball video I've had I don't know ever, but man, in a long time, because this roster was just in such a bad situation. I've already gone through it with how this game works and how our roster was so old to start out. And with us not making the NCAA tournament, us recruiting really bad players, it's just been an absolute nightmare. I mean, we started 1-0, so that's good, but since then, just getting absolutely bent over, raw dogged by so many teams. I don't even know what this logo is, but we lost to them 123-68. Citadel. Really? They put up 62 and then 61 points. Like, bro, that's so bad, man. There's only one good news on top of the whole recruiting thing, is that we did get a facility upgrade, so the Dr. Doolittle Injuries Clinic is to level 1. Got Binghamton Tato on the road. You guys can see, at least I hope you can, this is not gonna go well. I don't see this being within 40. Wow, it's actually not that bad. I mean, we're down 28. It's obviously not good, but not as horrible as I thought our jerseys too. I want this school to do well so badly, man. Like, we're gonna die trying before we make the NCAA tournament and win a national championship. Or we're gonna do it or die trying. You know what I'm trying to say? The whole Jim Harbaugh quote, bang, bang, 3-ball though. Shoot out like that. That's a really cool dribble move. That was really sweet. That was like a Globetrotters type of thing right there. They're going down low, though. I don't blame them. Our center's horrible. And, of course, we get bodied. Oh, my gosh, dude. They're literally just playing volleyball. Oh, my gosh. And they're pressing us, too. These jerks. Oh, my gosh. Dude, what was that pass? Oh my gosh. Hate to say it, man. Chino Hills, what was it, 2016, 2017? Or us? I think I'm taking Chino Hills, man. Really. I think I am. I know they're a bunch of high schoolers. I would take them over this roster. I mean, this is brutal to watch. Hate that this is going to be on Coach Slurpy's resume. Really hate it. And dude, we cannot get a rebound to save. Oh, thank you. I had to click on and triangle that time. Like, this is so embarrassing, man. Kick it. Okay, that's not open. Oh, nice pump fake, though. I like that. Please go in. Yay. Yes, good deflection. Okay, I guess now Tanner jumps in, we're gonna get some steps. A little pick and roll, although it looks like they're running a zone, so can't really do that. Can we just, yeah, I mean, he's not a shooter, so. What? How? Nah, I don't know how I made that. Just trying to look for any positivity right now in this time of crisis. Caleb was pretty okay. I mean, our 2 highest overall players played the best. Shocker, really elaborate concept right there. We just have a 68, 71, 72. They just are so much better than us. But fortunately, like I was talking about, this is kind of an example. 87 overall, senior. 83 overall, senior. 72 sophomore, 82 junior, 87 senior. That's my point. The rosters of this game, just the way they work out. Every player that's programmed into this game is pretty decent to start. It's just, I don't know why they made the roster like that, but it's that way. Thankfully, we got another facility upgrade. Like, the only positive news right now is that even though we are so booty, we are progressing the facilities a little bit. It's not, like, terrific, but it's also not horrible. Got the Steph Curry Shooting Center to level 2, and we finished in last place in the Northeastern. So, yeah. I don't have a way to twist this whole thing. It's just a blip on the radar. That's all I'm going to say. It's like one of those military people when they see an alien spaceship on the radar, it just flies across the screen. They have no explanation for it, and they just pretend it never happened. That's what I'm going to do with this season. That's all I really can do, because it's just brutal to look at, man. Like, I just hate losing the way that we've lost. Like, some of these scores are so humiliating. Like, I'm actually shocked that we won as many Northeastern games as we did. Like, these teams that we beat, I feel bad for them. Lots of sympathy for their coaches and their players. Dude, we went on, oh my gosh, what is this losing streak? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 game losing streak in conference play. Man, oh man, just so bad at basketball right now. That's why I'm trying not to play that many games, because this team sucks, and it's been that way for the entire video so far. We have yet to have a season where we get to 20 wins, but hey, give it time, okay? You gotta trust the process. Dan Murdoch, though, wasn't horrible. Jason Kennedy, he's okay. Amari Allen, our lowest overall starter, actually averaged 14 points. We can't defend. It felt like all the scores I was looking at, like everybody scored like 100 points on us. We just need to keep getting our facilities upgraded and just wait for the rosters to start churning, because as you all have seen, we've recruited the best in the Northeastern. Despite all the horrible seasons we've had, we've still recruited the best of the conference. So eventually that's gonna matter. Wow, no one transferred? That is stunning. So that means no offseason recruiting. As you guys know, we signed that, his name was Pete, right? During the regular season, that 3-star recruit. He honestly, I hate to say, he might start as true freshman, because I think that Amari, the 68 overall that we had, granted he scored 14 points per game, but he's only 68 overall. So we're gonna see if potentially after a little training, we can have the true freshman start for us. It should be the best class, right? No, Albany is starting to recruit well. tall. The Great Danes, man, those dogs' ears are tall. Oh man, he could hear what's going on in the moon with those ears. Good God. You know, I really want to get happy right now with this Gioki Leslie kid that wants to come here, but he's from Canada, so I don't think that we can get him because he's only got low interest and he's not in our pipeline. So that's kind of a Hail Mary recruitment that I don't think we can win. It looks like he's, yeah, the other next closest guy is ranked at the 500s. Dude, why couldn't he be in our pipeline? Yeah, recruiting this year, it looks like it might be tough. How many points do we have? Because all these guys are medium interest too. Like, this is not ideal. 39! Yeah, we are broke. That makes sense because we suck at basketball. Not a surprise to see Pete up to a 72. Man, I wish our facilities were maxed out. He'd be like a 77, 78. Actually, 77, 76-ish, not 78. You get the point. He'd jump up way more than he did. Either way, he's starting as a true freshman, which is super exciting for us in the program. Yeah, let's get Logan to the 2 and then start Caleb Crawford at the 1 again. So we're going to go Caleb at the 1, Logan at the 2. Both were returning starters. Pete's the new guy. Jason's a returning starter. And then Dan is a returning starter. So definitely better than the team last year. That's undeniable. And I think that we'll get back to double-digit wins. That's about my expectation. I still don't see a chance in Santa's beautiful castle that we're going to make an NCAA tournament this season. But I guess you never know, man. Things can get freaky. They can get weird. Still waiting for the Northeastern to get booty, man. We are 1-8. But hey, we can't say we are the worst team this year. That goes to UMBC. They are 0-20. So thankfully, we do not suck as much as they do. Oh, wow. We actually started 5-0. We beat Texas A&M. They must be really bad. Then we went 5-4. So a win streak, then a losing streak, and then we went win-loss, and oh, gosh. So we started pretty strong on the season. 5-0, but now we're 8-13, so that means we went 3-13 the next 16 games. Rough, man. Real rough. At least today's a really winnable game. Like, how is St. Francis a better team than us in the Northeastern? Like, we are a B. They are a C. Like, math. Like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like, this is definitely a game that we should win, though. Wish it was more than 7, but we're still winning, so I'm not gonna get mad at that. All right, they're running the zone. Do we go to Pete? Let's just go cross court. Can we throw that at the ball? They can read minds. I forgot about that. So freaking annoying. I feel like this is a little soft spot in the zone. Safe to say it was not a soft spot in the zone, but I don't know what they just did right there. It was weird attempt at a layup. Pass it, yes, underneath. Let's go. Nice bunny layup. Pete, can we pop that, Mr. Pete? Petey, oh, dang it. I like our defense right now, though. I mean, they only have 59 points. I think it has a lot more to do with them than it does us, because they are awful. They are a C, but it's nice that we're actually treating them like a C team. No quick threes. That's out of bounds. How did that not get called for an out of bounds right there? Like, huh? Oh, they're going to start fouling. That's lame. All right, Caleb, 92% from the free throw line. Let's see what you got here, Stud Marvin. Easily 1 for 1. Gonna make the second one. Just need to get a stop on defense, and I will call it quits for the St. Francis. I don't even know what their mascot is, to be honest. I completely forget, but it's not as cool as ours, that's for sure. A black bear. Good luck taking that thing down. Unless they're like some sort of alien creature, but oh my gosh. And then they, dude, like, the CPU just splashing threes in my face. What's new in life? Is there any school that has like an alien as their logo? I don't think so, right? I mean, that's gotta be a sign that aliens are obviously real. I just don't think that there's a school that wants to take that risk, you know what I mean? Because if you do that, I mean, you are ground zero for an alien invasion potentially happening, so that's not the risk that I think is worth, but at the same time, maybe it is, if you really don't believe that aliens are real, but honestly, who doesn't believe that aliens are real? Either way, though, this game's clearly over. Thank you, Caleb, 20 points, and then Logan, been pretty solid, too. Defensively, though, wow, it was their point guard who scored a lot. He's just 85, man. Oh my gosh, the rest of their team is so bad, though, man. It's just the proof that I was talking about with the whole roster thing. So I think next year, I don't know if we'll make the tournament, but next year we should definitely be more towards the top half of the conference. That's my guess. If not, then we really might be screwed. Sadly, it was another season where we only got 1 facility upgrade, so we'll just go with the building out of the Science Guy Study Hall, but we did finish, I guess, somewhat strong. Not really. Near the bottom of the conference. I said double-digit wins and we got there, so that's happiness, I guess. 12-17. It's just so grody, man. Ended up beating UMBC. We lost to, I think that's Binghamton, right? You know, we lost to them. Lost to Fairleigh Dickinson by a bazillion. Lost to, that's not LSU. That is Merrimack. And then we lost to, that's not Michigan. That is Bryan by 14. Caleb Crawford was pretty good. 13-1-1. 13-6. I feel so bad for Logan. Like, he just never had good players around him. 11-4-3, though, for Pete. He actually passed pretty well for a small forward. 7-8 for Jason. I wish he was better. than Dan averaged a double-double. So next year, we are going to be returning everybody besides Logan, which is nice. But he was easily our best player, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, the rest of college basketball just gets worse. Again, no transfers. Very bizarre how that continues to happen. I guess that's the one thing that Coach Slurpy's done well. He's retained his poopy players. So just one scholarship. Would be nice to get a point guard since we only have one on the roster. That would be ideal. Highest ranked kids actually in the 400s. Both these guys' hometowns are blue blood. Holmes, Lawrence, Kansas, and then Chapel Hill, North Carolina. That's kind of cool. Well, that was easy. We got him. Let's go, Crispin. This is the first time we've not had like a top 2 recruiting class of the Northeastern. We were, what's that, 6th place? Well, we only signed 1 guy, so that's probably a big part of it. Yikes. Man, we got 4 open scholarships. The only 2 kids that want to come here are ranked 5'10", and then 903. I am going to go through the kids ranked in the 500s and hope to the heavens that we actually have the season that I think we're going to have this year. Let's look at this ESPNU season preview. Second best starting lineup. This is what I was talking about. See, they are an extremely well-coached, mature group. You know what? Even though we've sucked this entire video, basically, the ESPNU people still believe in Coach Slurpy. All right, I'm telling you right now, we will get there. And this is the lineup we're going to roll with. We got Dan at the 5, Jason back at the 4. I want to see more out of Jason. Jason, I need more out of you, buddy. Okay, Pete was pretty good last year. Maybe he takes another jump. Darius was actually pretty solid off the bench, so I think that he'll fill in fine. And then Caleb is obviously back. He was one of our best players last year, so I'm pretty happy with our lineup. Like, it's balanced across the board. Obviously, it's not like the best team we're gonna have this video, but you know, considering the circumstances, you guys just saw the preseason conference preview. Like, I think we should be a top 3/5-ish team in the conference. Like, that's kind of what I'm anticipating. And if that does not happen, then yeah, I will get very, very sad. Save the tears for the next time you watch a Doug movie. Tanner, 13-3, 23-5. We actually have an at-large bid, which I'll be 100% honest. I don't know how, because our non-conference was not challenging, so I don't know why the people love us, to be honest. Like, that's not Indiana, by the way, so don't get duped by that. That's Abilene Christian. Like, we lost to Coppin State, and dude, we got destroyed by Notre Dame, but somehow they're like, yeah, that's a NCAA tournament team, so I don't know. I'm not upset with it, but it's just confusing. We lost to, wow, we lost back-to-back games. It's Vermont, and then we lost to Sacred Heart. Isn't that who we're playing today? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. All right, well, we got a chance for revenge. And then we also lost to Fairleigh Dickinson, who's #1 in the conference. So I'm not really upset with this. How could I be? This is the most wins the video, and it's not even close. Revenge, sucker. Let's go. I feel like I'm Gladiator. This is awesome. All right, let's get a stubber here. Or not. Just get emasculated. What the heck was that? The guy with the ponytail just did that cool thing, dunking very strong and powerful, man. Okay, it's fine. We got this. Let's do a little pick and roll right here. Fundamentally sound basketball. Yes. Roll it. Yes. Why would you pass it across the court? Dude, I hate the passing mechanics in this game so much. There's only one guy open. Pass it to him. Why would you launch it across the world? That was not good defense from Pete because I suck. How did I not get the rebound with Pete? I don't know. I was going to look at the season stats anyway, so we might as well look at them right now since that was the last game of the regular season. Dan went for 9-15 and 7 assists. He's been passing the ball pretty well. Good for you, Danny boy. Jason Kennedy, almost a double-double. I can live with that. He had 11-11 this game. Dude, what is going on with these passing stats? Pete is averaging 7.5 assists, and he had 7 assists that game. That is this is one of the weirdest stats I've ever seen on a team. Like, our leading stat people are our center and small forward. So, I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, our entire starting lineup's averaging double digits, and Caleb is obviously scoring points like he should be. I mean, he is our highest overall player. Did I get a facility upgrade for that, though? Man, oh man. At least we got one during the season. Dude, we are getting shat with these facility upgrades this video, which is not ideal because obviously this video has gotten pretty poorly. We only got one the entire season, and we won 24 games. Like, the AD is being so stiffy with that. I think that's what that word means. I really don't know. I know it means something else, but in this situation, you know what I'm trying to say, hopefully. Derek, though, great, man. Fell in the rankings over 100 spots because he was ranked in the 500s, wasn't he? Pretty sure it was, so that's unfortunate. Let's focus on more important, pressing matters. Let's win this conference tournament. I don't think we're gonna get tested until the finals. Actually, had a close game with Binghamton, but we did beat, I think that's Central Connecticut, right? By 12, so that's nice. But yeah, Fairleigh Dickinson, they're obviously the other alpha, I guess you could say. 2-way in the conference this season. Good for them, FDU. I was actually at that game when they beat Purdue. Man, one of the best experiences in my life. That was so awesome and epic. They are an A-. Wow, they are really good, actually. All right, well, good for them. I think that we're still gonna make the tournament, though. We still have the at-large bid thingy, right? It says we do. I mean, I can look and see what our seeding is, but typically these things are so inaccurate. Like, I've seen me be projected like a 9 seed and I jump up to like a 2. It's just like not accurate at all. So I guess we'll see. It has us a 14. Ooh, kind of flirting with disaster there. As long as this game is close, I think we'll be in the clear. Shoots! That's problematic. We're down 26. We are getting popped. Can I just shoot that right there? There we go. Okay, well, now it's only 24. Let's go. Pick and roll. We're gonna act like I've never seen that before. Come on. Yeah, good D, dude. And then it goes right. Man, just the kind of game it's been, huh? That is so lame. Last time we did a pick and roll, Caleb, it was horrendous. I need to see better right here, buddy. Come on. Give me hope that we can upset somebody. And it's a moving screen from Dan. Good job, Dan. Buffoon alert right there. Good grief. I'm sure that Coach Slurpee is pissed off right now. It's fine. Not really. I'm very upset with this performance. We're down 26, man. You're getting embarrassed. No way he makes that fade away. Thank you. He's not Kobe Bryant. Come on. Pass ahead. Jason, yes. Bounce pass. Fundamentals are awesome. I love basketball when it's played the right way. Swat it. Yeah, there we go. See, Tanner comes in. I play good defense. I want to go pick and roll with Pete, though. He's been our leading assist man. Honestly, he's been our best player. I don't want to say he's almost averaging a triple-double, but, I mean, he's flirting with it. Just take it to the rack. Okay, I should have passed that. That was very dumb. Dang it. Is it a good or a bad thing that we're not in the bubble? Because 28-4 UTEP is on the bubble. I don't see us, though. Dude, I really think that we might have screwed ourselves with that performance. Honestly, if this was in real life, I would not want us to make it. If there was a mid-major that was kind of in our situation and they lost their conference tournament by that much, like, we haven't beat anybody good in the non-con. Like, I want to make the tournament, but I just don't think we will. We'll see, though. UM? That can't be us, right? Because we didn't go 20-10, so it's obviously not us as the 8 seed. Oh, wait! We are an 8 seed. Dude, this is what I was talking about. That previous bracket had us as a 14. This is why I don't ever show that previous projection brackets in these videos. They're so bad. A possible sleeper, though, the first team is Fairleigh Dickinson. So I feel better about us with that in consideration. The selection committee, bracketologist people love Fairleigh Dickinson. So that's nice. VCU, though, they're always a pretty quality program in this game. I don't think this will be close. I'm kind of just happy to be here, and I'm kind of stunned. How are we an 8 seed? I don't know how that happened. A- across the board. Yeah, probably not gonna happen. I will play this no matter what, but if I jump in and we're down like 20, I'm gonna be pretty upset. But that's kind of my expectation. What in the Nanny McPhee? Dude, we're up 9? Well, of all the things that could have possibly happened, this was low on the list of probability. All right, I don't care. I'm not gonna complain about it. All right, let's call it freaking ball screen. This thing never works, though, for me, because our team... Why are you... How many times we can have a moving screen, bro? I'm doing something wrong, obviously. Apparently, I am. I'm holding onto circles, so he shouldn't be rolling to the basket. There should be no moving. It should be set. I don't know. Play good defense. We have a lead, okay? We already have 85 points. Couple minutes left in this game. We are gonna be okay, okay? Believe in yourselves. Everything's gonna be all right. Oh, what the heck was that? That was a sweet spin move. I've done that before in my heyday, so I can't even knock that. Spin move was one of my go-to moves. Let's go down low right here to Jason. Yeah, actually kick it to Pete. Pete, that's not Pete, that's Darius. Oh, thank you, Darius. If there's one thing Darius could do, he could score. Even when he played off the bench, he was a pretty good scorer for us, so that was a nice snipe city shot right there. Let's play some defense. Yes! How do they make that when I'm, like, jumping in their face? Like, that would be so terrifying in real life. Danny boy, get vengeance right here, buddy. I mean, honestly, there's center doesn't look very big. They're doubling. That's for a reason. Darius, bang, bang. I mean, you keep doing that. I'm going to keep taking the open 3 like Splash City, baby. Hopefully they take a lot of time to score this possession. That's fine. Even better. You're under the rim. Just go up with it. There we go. Jason. All right, man. I feel like I'm doing a good job accentuating our team's strengths. I really hope that's a word. I think I've heard that before. If it's not, I'm sorry. Dictionary, add it. But that should not. Of course it goes on. Okay, that's unfortunate. Are they really going to start fouling? Okay, it's fine. I'm not going to show you guys this. We're up 10 points, man. They're still fouling. Like, come on. Try and get a steal or something. At least we won a tournament game, so that's nice. But yeah, Kentucky, they're going to give us the wood right here. They only beat Morgan State by 30, though. So, I mean, can we lose by less than that? I'm probably just going to simulate this. I just don't see it going well. There's no point in me jumping in. I just don't think this will be close. But, you know, I am allowed to dream and hope. This is the conference. We lost by 40. I was gonna say this is the conference of March Madness upsets, but no, not this year. We lost by more than Morgan State did, dude. Woof! Just out of curiosity, what happened with Fairleigh Dickinson? Did they do anything, or did they just lose in the first round? They probably just lost in the first round. There's like never upsets in this game as consistent as there are in real life. So whenever you see one, it's pretty awesome, but it's not exactly a common. Yeah, they were a 13 seed. They lost by 20. Yeesh. With this kid falling in the rankings, with us having a good season, making the NCAA tournament, there should be better guys that want to come here. So Derek, sorry, buddy. Maybe if you jumped up in the rankings, you didn't fall over 100 spots. Danny Boy's graduating. Darius, basically our entire starting lineup. Amari wasn't really great. Von Weston, I don't really care about him, but Dan we recruited, and he turned out to be a pretty solid player. I wish I could have redshirted him. That would have been really nice, but he was too good coming in. I'm not even going to be greedy here, basketball gods. I'm not asking for 4/5-star recruits that want to come here. Just give me some 3 stars. Just give me some 3 stars. Yes. Thank you. Okay. We have 5 scholarships to work with. So, yeah, we are going to go big game hunting. I guess you could say big game for 3-star recruits. But yeah, these guys are ranked way better than the guy that we just let go. So I think that was the smart move from Tanner. That was easy. We got all 5 very, very quickly. Lawton, Jason Mills, Ricardo Nance, Jamal York, and then Jethro. What a name. Sounds like some 1500 sailor or something like that. Jethro. Or maybe like one of those people back in Europe that did like magic tricks and stuff or something. I don't know what they called that, but it sounds like a Jethro. Maybe it was something with a J, I thought, but it should be the best class in the Northeastern, I'm assuming. Yay, it is! Albany, though, they recruited, dude, these teams are starting to recruit better. It's crazy how, you know, we sucked early on in the video, they couldn't recruit at all, but now that we're starting to get somewhat decent, they're all recruiting at a higher level. Like, dude, Albany signed 272 overalls. Our highest ranked guy was a 70, so obviously they did an awesome job. ESPN events, I will gladly accept. I actually prefer this tournament over the Maui, considering where we're at as a program right now, because if we went to Maui, oh gosh, it'd be bad. My question is, should we cut some kids? We have 4 open scholarships. There's only, what, 1 guy who's ranked in the hundreds that wants to come here? All right, yeah, definitely not going to cut anybody then. Oh, wow, one of the true freshmen is going to start Lawton. He's got like the Leonardo DiCaprio haircut, even though Leo's had like a bazillion of those things where it's like parted. The middle part, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Looks very similar to that, but Michael Plummer, new starter. He's been waiting his turn on the bench. Should we start somebody for this power forward? Eric Buchanan, he can't shoot, and neither can Pete, really. Man, we have like 1 shooter in the starting lineup, Michael. That's literally it. All right, I'm just going to live with this. So Michael at the 2, Pete's at the 3, obviously 3-year starter, about to be. Jason is back at the 4, and then Jelani Tyson is at the 5. I know all of you might be curious, whatever happened to that 7-footer? Well, he sucks. That's what happened to him. He's 7 feet. He's only 72 overall, though. I love 7-footers in this game, but they, at a certain point, are only so good. He's 5 overall lower than the 6'8 guy. Like, come on. We have to start the 6'8 guy. Got both recruits pretty easily. Rob Bentley, the Ginger, and then Lawrence Walters, 2 inches away from being 7 feet. I'll be completely frank, I don't know if either of these guys are ever going to play for us, because I think during offseason recruiting, we're going to be able to go after 4/5-star recruits, but still, we'll put a flyer out on them. Like, they could be good players in the future, especially when we get our facilities maxed out, but we beat Rutgers, right? Yeah, that's Rutgers. I didn't know if that was like some sort of facade or like some fake team that uses another team's logo. We beat Akron, Sacramento State, that's who that is, or Portland State, and then USF. We had to have some close games, so I guess that's something to keep in mind. Somehow, though, Lawton is averaging 10 assists per game right now, 10.5. Whoa, that would be pretty epic. I don't know if I've ever had a point guard, at least in recent college basketball videos, that average double-digit assists. So if you can keep that going for the rest of the season, that would be pretty gnarly. But now we've got the ESPN Events Invitational. I don't expect to win this tournament because, as I talked about, it's like the 2nd best tournament in this game behind Maui. I just don't think we're at that level yet. Like, we should hopefully, yeah, we're worse than Manhattan. So maybe we could compete, you know, win like a game or 2. Actually, only down 4. All right, this isn't half bad. We're broad defense right here, though. We need to get a stat. I just suck this game. Actually, a good help defense, though. Rebound. Let's go. Bang, bang. Do we go Pete in transition? Okay, Pete stopped running. Do I just pull this? You know what? Screw it. Come on, Pete. Petey. He's just not a 3-point sniper. Like, he scores a lot of points for us, but he's not like a sniper. I need to get that in my head, man. It's unfortunate because we really need to score every possession possible. What was that? I don't know what they were doing. I love Jason rejecting it, though. He's like, I'm not going to stand for this BS. Yes, coast to coast. Let's go, Pete. Latin Chavez with the middle parts. The Leonardo DiCaprio haircuts. Hands high, boys. Play some defense. That's not going in. What are they doing, man? They're playing some awful offense right now. We could easily come back and win this game, potentially, if they keep doing dumb stuff like that. All right, Latin, you've been a stud muffin. I'm not going to go ISO with you. I'm going to go pick and roll, because obviously you specialize at passing. So let's be nice to our friends. Let's get them involved. Okay, I wanted to pass it to the... That's not what I wanted to do. Gosh, dang it! I got a steal, though. Can we go transition coast to coast? No, we can't. Can we go down low, X in the corner? Let's try this again, Lon. Okay, I think that I did not exactly display your passing talents correctly. Let's go pick and roll again. Here we go. Roll it to the rim. Yes. Okay, that was actually a cool pass. Pete? Yes. Okay, I don't think that was Pete, actually. That was definitely our shooting guard, Mr. Plummer. I don't know why we ran a pick and roll between him. I don't understand that. It's fine, though. Play some defense right here. Yes! Yes, dude! I am clamping up on that side of the ball. Another deflection. Just go coast to coast. Jelani! Oh, please go in. No, of course it doesn't. 2, 1. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no! Why was that so close? Screw you, game. All right, OT, boys. I've played good defense ever since I jumped in, so I feel pretty confident right now on this side of the ball. It's offense. I can't seem to get the pick and roll down. It was effective that one time, but it was between a point guard and a shooting guard. Like, that's just not what a pick and roll should be. Let's go little fast break action, Jelani. Okay, I need to stop doing that. He keeps getting down the court so fast for a big guy. I feel like I need to reward him, but it's just not smart to dribble. Feeling good, feeling good, feeling good. Yep, give me that. No way. Thank you. Like I said, my defense so far this game surprisingly has been good, so let's keep doing that. I just said I would not dribble with Jelani, so I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's go ISO Lawton, and then let's go pick and roll right here with Jelani. I like this a lot. We got a big guy and a small guy. I feel like this is going to work. Yes, roll it. Roll it. Yes, Jelani. Yes, go in. Oh, dang it. Corner. Pop it, please, Michael. 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 Oh, my gosh, man. This is good defense. Yes, good deflection. I love that. Yes. No. No, please don't. Please. Of course. Somehow that goes in of all the shots that they've missed this game. Lawton, let's go. Go. Corner. No, that's not who we're Jason, please go in, please. Whoa, that was sweet. Jason, I love you for that. The exact scenario is regulation. Just please don't let them hit a half court. Dude, you gotta be fisted. No way, that just happened. It really did. Coach Slurpy's shaking heads at mid-court. Dude, we really just lost like that. That's happened to me before in this game, so I don't want to act like that's never happened to me, but that is just the crappiest luck ever. But you knew that there was chance, because the one in regulation was online too, man. So what the frick? I feel like I just got a stun gun to the nutsack. That is such a pain. It's all right, though. I knew we were not going to win this tournament, so it's not the end of the world. Georgia Southern, though, we should be able to beat. So hopefully we can at least, you know, go 2-0 to end the Old Spice ESPN events tournament thingy mablobber. Yep, we beat Georgia Southern as well as that's Santa Clara, right? Yeah, by 10. So woohoo! Did Manhattan win the tournament? If so, good for them. They did. So at least we can say we lost in a half-court heave to the ESPN events champion. That's, I guess, I don't know, man. I'm trying to twist this in some sort of positive light. Okay, I'm sad right now. The way we just lost was so stupid. I really don't know why we're ranked so high. We're 25-5, but somehow we're ranked 25th. I don't know. I don't see it with this year's team. You guys saw it. We're only a B, so I don't know why they love us so much. Don't necessarily like it because we're probably going to be a 6 seed, and I'm sure all of you guys know from watching March Madness, the 11 seed typically always makes a run. At least one of the 11 seeds does, so I am petrified of a potential March Madness, but the good news is we did get our facilities upgraded a little bit, so it's all level 2 across the board, and then I got the Steph Curry Shooting Center to level 3, so slow and steady. The progress of the facilities this video has been so bad. Like, I just keep getting shafted with my freaking upgrades. I don't know what it is. The AD just has like a vendetta against Coach Slurpy for some reason, but it's weird. But who'd we lose to? Xavier by 10. That's not a horrible loss. Then we lost to Sacred Heart by 4, Albany by 5, FDU by 5 as well, and we're on a winning streak right now, so that's not too bad. I mean, our conference isn't horrible. I think we're going to be a multi-bid league, which I know it's pretty stunning. It's the Northeastern, but Sacred's on the bubble. We're an at-large, and then Albany's an automatic, so I think there's a chance we're going to get 3 bids. Stats-wise, though, Jelani was actually not horrible. 10 in 12.7, not too shabby. 16 in 11 for Jason. He also have, dude, oh my gosh, Pete went for 23 points per game. Yeesh! And he also got 6 rebounds. Like, dude, we rebound the ball very well. Michael was okay, average double digits, and then, dang it, dude, I was hoping Lon still was averaging 10 assists. honest, but that's fine. This is really good, actually. I'm pretty happy with our lineup. I mean, considering the talent level, I feel like Coach Slurpee is kind of squeezing all the juice out of this team, because gonna try my best to not be offensive, but like 5-star true freshmen in this game are higher overalls than most of our starters, so I don't think this is the most talented team we're gonna have in this video. At least I hope not, because if it is, we will never win a natty with this type of roster. Let's just try and get everything that we can get out of this team, though, because I still think we can make a March Madness. I just don't know how many games we're gonna win. We're playing, oh man, we could play Sacred Heart in the semis. That would not be ideal. I mean, we lost to FDU. I don't know. I think we could potentially lose in the semis. I hope that at the minimum we go to the finals, but you guys saw it. Like, we're gonna make the tournament no matter what happens. That's the good news. We did make the finals. We're playing Albany. Binghamton actually upset Sacred Heart, so we kind of got lucky with our draw, but I really don't care about what happens in this game. It'd be kind of cool for the Northeast to get more bids, so I'm not really going to be opposed if we lose, and we lose by 25 to the Great Danes. Not exactly the most ideal way to go into the tournament, but it's whatever, man. Like I said, more bids for the Northeastern. I don't think this team's going to win a tournament game, honestly. I think we're going to get upset by an 11 seed. We're probably going to play like some random 11 seed that's like an ACC team, like a Syracuse, and just get bent over more than likely. Or we're an 8 seed now. Man, we really got demoted that much for losing in the finals of our conference tournaments? All right, well, we're playing an ACC, actually. Yeah, Notre Dame's in the ACC on here. I was thinking back to like 15 years ago. They were still in the ACC. I don't think this will be close. I'm going to look at their team overall. Hopefully, they're only like a B+, but I think they're probably going to be like an A-. Yeah, we've got no chance. I'm going to simulate that. I'm sorry. Being self-aware is very important. What? What? Okay, that's just the magic of March. You saw what I saw. They're an A-, we were a B. Okay, we're definitely gonna get bent over by Duke, but wow, we actually just won a tournament game. I feel so bad for the Catholics. Oh my gosh, the Leprechauns. Did not win. We got the Corn Dog Raw. We lost 106 to 59. All right, well, they had 3 guys go for at least 20 points. Not the way we wanted to go out, but I was not going to play that many games with that team because I just knew we're not going to make a run with that type of roster, man. It's just not going to happen. We need to start getting some 4/5-star recruits, but since we just beat Notre Dame, I think we're going to be on that track of getting 4/5-star recruits, so I might not sign that center that we just picked up out of the high school ranks, but there's a lot of good programs that want us, so I mean, it's clear that we're on the right trajectory. It's just we need to start recruiting better players now. And Duke ended up winning it all, so I guess it's not the end of the rub. I mean, we got bent over, but at least we got bent over by the national champs. We'll sign Rob. I'm not going to sign Lawrence, though. He's just ranked too low. Honestly, should I sign Rob? I mean, he's closer to rank 200 than he is the 100. You know what? Let's take a risk right here. Let's not sign Rob either. There's a potential chance that we could get like 6 or 5-ish 4/5-star recruits during this offseason cycle, and that would be really, really helpful. So, oh, the MAC wants us. I mean, we'd even win the Northeastern this year. Yeah, I'm not going to go there, man. We didn't even win our own conference this year. That doesn't feel correct. That doesn't feel like the right way to move up in the world. Graduates, though, I mean, you guys have been a part of the last 2 seasons, which have been way better than the previous 4 seasons of this video or so. But Michael wasn't really great. I mean, he scored double digits. These guys just aren't high overall players. Like, they scored some points. They had some decent statistics, but we're just going to get way better players this video. Kind of the same thing with Crispin. I couldn't care less. It opens up a scholarship that we should hopefully be able to use to get a 4/5-star recruit. Now, if we can't recruit 4/5 stars, then my entire strategy is going to go to the porta potty. Please do not make me look like a buffoon. Please do not make me look like a buffoon. You got to be joking. Seriously? There's still not 4/5. I look like a buffoon. I do. I mean, thankfully, these guys are still ranked around the same spot that those 2 kids in the regular season are ranked, but it's not a guarantee that we're going to be able to pick up, what, 5 kids? That's what we need to get? Gosh, dang it, dude. Well, you know, my whole strategy, I was hoping wouldn't go to the porta potty, and it unfortunately did. We got all the guys I wanted. It's just, you know, my whole strategy, like I said, oh my gosh, dude, I really thought that we were going to be able to go after 4/5-star recruits. I obviously was a year behind, so I feel very stupid, but that's not exactly a feeling that I'm not used to, so I guess it's fine. Dang it, dude. Albany is starting to recruit like a top 10-ish program. They signed 2 5s. Dude, we had the 3rd best recruiting uh-oh, man. These other teams, they're definitely upping their game. Gosh, dang it. Okay. Because even in the regular season recruiting, there's still not 4/5-star recruits that want to come here. All right. Well, this just means that we need to make the NCAA tournament again, which I completely think we're at the point of the video where the floor is the NCAA tournament for this program. We're not going to be the best team in the conference this year, though. Actually, we might be. I mean, our facilities are still behind where I want it to be, but it looks like we should be another top 3 team in this conference, which is nice. Because, like, Sacred Heart, they're not horrible. Neither is Albany. You guys just saw the recruiting class they brought in. Fairleigh Dickinson had a better class than we did, so I don't want to act like these programs are poo-poo. Like, they're okay. Can't lie. I can kind of mess with this roster. I mean, it's it's better than the team last year. Jelani's back at the 5. Jason Mills, a new starter at the 4. Very much a big fan. Isn't that a high top, right? I want to make sure I get these haircuts right because I'm not trying to study to be a barber, but looking at these different hairstyles, this game is always fun, so I want to make sure I say them right. I'm pretty sure it's a high top, though. I'm like 99% sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But Pete Pace is back for another season. He's been a 4-year starter. Lance, a true freshman, is starting at the 2 because I want Lawton to run the point again. This guy almost averaged double-digit assists last year. He's not the best starter in the lineup overall-wise, but I don't care. He passes. He gets his friends involved. That's all I care about. And then we got the 7-footer Greg Carter off the bench, who's just an intimidation factor. Looks like Tarzan plays like Jane. I mean, he's 7 feet. He's just not good, though. So I'm sure there's a lot of people that are pissed off when people are very tall. Like, whenever I used to play basketball, if there was another team that had a guy that was like 6'7" or something, and he was horrible at basketball, I just thought to myself, like, bro, what a waste. We definitely going back to the tournament, ranked 25th, 3-0. Obviously, you guys know the comp. Albany, the cool doggy with the tall ears, Fairleigh Dickinson. I don't know what chess piece that is. I've always been confused by chess. Is that like a king? Oh, it's a knight, because that would make, I'm stupid. That was right in front of my face. At least I eventually saw it. I got 3 upgrades, though. You know how I've been begging the AD for more facility upgrades? We already have 3 this season, so that's going beautiful. Actually, is it 4? No, it was 3, because we got the Arnold weight room to level 3, the study hall to level 3, and then the injuries clinic to level 3. So things are moving along nicely now, finally, for the facilities. It's about darn time. Who did we lose to, though? It was Purdue. That's not a surprise. They're always good in this. But also Santa Clara. We beat Houston and Wake Forest and Arizona State. We beat some good teams, actually. Is that the Vampire Piggies? We beat them, too. So it's going pretty well, honestly. I mean, we got bent over by Auburn, but, you know, like, we're losing to the teams we should lose. It looks like we picked up some quality wins. Like, Wisconsin's not horrible. George Mason's sometimes a good basketball program. So I feel like the trajectory right now is pretty darn good. And plus, we're undefeated in Northeastern Conference play. So let's keep things rolling. I wanted to talk about recruiting. It's still not where I wanted to be. I went after Tim. He's fallen in the rankings. This might be a guy that I don't even end up signing because, like, he was ranked in the hundreds. He's fallen to 242. So I know I keep saying we make the tournament, we're going to go after 4/5-star recruits. That's how it works in this game. There's no way during the offseason, once we have another solid year, that we can't go after 4/5-star recruits. So I probably won't even sign this guy because, like, everybody else that wants to come here is ranked in, like, the 200s and 300s, bro. It's just too low. Today, though, we're playing the puppies with the tall ears on the road. We are better, so I'm hoping this is a win, but we got to play them twice the regular season, I think. Maybe once. I don't know. Regardless, I want to win this game. It would be a good tournament building resume type of win. Of course, we're winning by 2. Just 2 points. No, don't let them inbound and make that. Come on, man. I had a guy in the front and the back. Okay, that sounds a little weird. Just forget I said what I said. Lawton, pass it down low. Assist man. Okay, that's not what we should be doing. Gosh dang it, that was stupid. Albany's court, though, is so sweet. They get the American East. That's interesting, since we are in the Northeast. Maybe there's, like, different names. Dude, they just keep hitting shots right in my face. So now we are down 2, and they just got... I cannot believe this. I am throwing this game single-handedly. I am so bad. Steal! Yes, Lawton, let's go! Go, middle part, go! He can't shoot, though. You know what? Screw it. Transition 3. Steph Curry shooting center. Come on, Lawton. Yeah! I thought that was going in. Shouldn't have done that. Mistakes were made. Hopefully, I will learn. Dude, they hit the same 3 shots over and over. Oh, my gosh, man. Come on, Pete. You should be able to make that shot. There we go. We can return the favor. Good defense. I'm liking this. Okay. No, not the same shot. Thank you. They finally missed it. Transition. Yes. Corner. That's just too far away for Pete. Just way too far. Oh, I thought that was going in. Stop him in transition. Yes. Good defense. That's not going. Really? And that's a foul. Ah, great, man. This guy is averaging 2 points on the season. He's going to make both these free throws because that's what the CPU does. I cannot believe I really jumped in this game. We were up 2, and now we're about to be down 4. That is the Tanner effect. Yep, they made them both. All right, well, we just need to score right here. Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. Let's go ISO with Lawton, and then hopefully we can do a little pick and roll action, but nobody is spreading out. This is just not going to plan, man. Just beat him off the dribble. Thank you, Lawton. Kick it, Pete. Okay, did not go well, and they're going to steal. Of course, they will! We got the ball back. I'm just going to launch a 3 right here and hope for the best. Lawton, come on, buddy. I know you're not a shooter. Come on, please. Thank you, Jelani. Make the layup. Okay, we still have a chance. It sucks, too, because I know the Steph Curry Shooting Center is not to level 4, but I still have been doing, like, training priority, like 30% for the Steph Curry Shooting Center, which is the highest that I do for everything else. My breakdown's been, like, 30% shooting, 25 offense, 25 defense, and then 20 conditioning. And obviously, the Steph Curry Shooting Center is not high enough. Maybe I need to do 40, because it feels like nobody that we have out here are shooters, and I need shooters, because I suck at this game. I also need a steal. Oh, my gosh, I really didn't get that, dude. And we're gonna lose, aren't we? Yep, we're gonna lose. Okay, yep. I had 2 chances at steals. I didn't get either one. Ah, great. That was a Tanner masterclass. Really no other way around that. Pete, I wish he was a better shooter so I could be good with him in these games. It feels like he's maybe a mid-range demon or something, like a DeMar DeRozan build. I really don't know, but Lawton's obviously not a shooter. He is averaging more points than he did last year, though. It looks like Lance is literally giving us nothing, so it looks like, wow, Greg is actually giving us 11 points and 4 rebounds off the bench. Should I change this lineup? Maybe play really big, move Pete down to the 2? Because Lance, I mean, he's giving us assists, but Lawton's doing that just fine. I gotta get the 7-footer in the starting lineup, so let's do that. Greg, I know I was talking trash about you and I was dogging on you in the preseason, but the way you're playing right now is how a 7-footer should be playing. So we're gonna go Greg at the 5, Jelani at the 4, Jason at the 3, Pete at the 2, and then Lawton at the 1. Do we have any 3-point shooting? No, but it's not like Lance was making threes for us, so I don't know what this lineup's gonna do. I think that we're gonna be fine the rest of the season. Like, we're obviously gonna finish as a top 25 team, but I gotta see if this lineup is maybe the move for this team, because I think we could maybe win a tournament game or two if we play our cards right. And this will help. Another facility upgrade, baby girl. Let's do, yeah, obviously the Steph Curry shooting center. Nothing's officially maxed out. Maybe that's why we've sucked as much as we have this video. I don't think so. I don't think that's really the reason why. It was the roster we were dealt, but we are turning things around. Greg ended up really good in the starting lineup, so I think that was the move of the starting lineup, honestly, because Lance, he's just done nothing off the bench. So Lon was really good. Another season with 10 points, almost 10 assists. He actually upped his points per game from last year. Pete was our stud, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 and 8 for Jason Mills. That's okay. And then Jelani averaged a double-double, and then Greg, the 7-footer, was pretty solid. So we just have a big lineup, bunch of trees out there. We don't really have shooters, which goes against everything in my fiber of basketball strategy in this game, but it's fine. I suck at the game. It's not like we're catering towards how I play. We all just saw me lose to Albany. It's not like I'm good, so it's not the end of the world if it's not exactly Tanner's cup of tea, but we won the rest of the games. Wow, we did. I didn't even realize that. Well, let's go, man. That's exciting. We're on a win streak right now, then. Dude, we have sucked in this conference tournament this video. We lost in the semis to Sacred Hearts by 3. Sorry. I'm gonna play a tournament game this year no matter what. I know I haven't been playing as many games this video. It's just because the rosters we've had have not been great. This video's taken longer than I had hoped. These NCAA basketball videos always take longer than the football ones, so I'm just trying to speed along the process of us actually getting to a decent level. But once we get like really good, I'll definitely play more games. But I'm kind of expecting like an 8/9 seed, just like last year. It's kind of where my head's at right now. Maybe we'll get like a 7 potentially. That's exactly what we got. We actually did get a 7. I think I prefer that because, yeah, us playing Purdue in the second round, that is not a scenario where there's any positive outcome. Oral Roberts, though, actually a mid-major. That's kind of exciting. Obviously, you know, they had that little March Madness run a few years ago, and we are the better basketball team. So I'm hoping that at least win this game, because I'm sure we're going to play the 2 seed in round 2. Oh, man, that's not going to go well. Perfect. Exactly what I'd hoped for. All right, guys, we have a bunch of trees on defense. We can't shoot, so we might as well play some good defense right here while I'm in these games. Lawton, come on, you're the head of the snake, the head of the spear. There we go. Perfect. Nice rebound right there from Mr. Jelani. Do we go past that? That was a bad, man, I'm so bad at offense. I'm bad at defense. I'm bad at everything in this game. All I can do is hopefully build an OP team, and that's all I do in my videos anyway. It's not like I'm gonna win with less talent than all these other teams. Please go in, Lawton. Okay, at least get the rebound back. Go back. Hey! All right, Lawton, smallest guy in the lineup, but he's showing off his big boy strength right there. I like that middle part. High hands. Yes, deflections everywhere. We have a bunch of tall creatures out there. Love this defense right now. Oh, what a steal from Lawton. He's too slow. Actually, no, let's go down low to the 7-footer, Greg. Come on, Greg. Come on, buddy. Oh, they're doubling. You can't shoot. You know what? Screw it. You're open. You might as well. Okay. Of course. Nice rebound from Jelani, the big boy. And he misses the layup. Oh, my gosh. Why did they have to double the post right there, man? That's not what I wanted. Of course, they make the lap. That's fine. We're up 11. Are they going to start fouling? Dang it. I didn't realize. I think that he might be ginger, too. I couldn't even notice that. I thought it was more brownish, but regardless, doesn't matter. We're up 12 now. This has been a pretty good performance. I love how we have a big boy lineup. It goes against, like, everything I've done in these previous college basketball videos. We literally have no shooters, and we just have a bunch of big trees. Not exactly what I'm used to, but I'm versatile. I can adapt. We're up 15, though. I just made 2 more free throws after getting a stop. This game's certainly over, so now we're going to get bent over by Arizona, which is, oh, man, I'm looking forward to that. Do not have high hopes going into this one, guys. This is not going to go well. I really want to simulcast this, but, I mean, that's just like dying a long, painful death. Let's just simulate this and accept our fates. I think we lost by like 30. We scored like 73 points or something like that. Yep, we lost lost 107. Oh my gosh, man. Every time we play one of those scary big boy teams, they put up 100 points on us. Their center went for 33 points. Dude, our entire front court is humongous. They scored 67 in the first half. Oh gosh. Dude, Tim's still ranked in the 200s. I'm not signing him. I know, I should have learned from my mistakes. There's no way. And again, I don't feel like we deserve to move up in conferences. I'm going to decline him. Graduates though, Greg, I mean, he's 7 feet. He was okay. I think it was just mostly because how big he was. Like 7-footers in this game, I've talked about before, they are so OP. And this guy was only a 75 overall, and he was scoring double-digit points off the bench. That's how OP 7-footers are. They were losing Gelati. I mean, we are losing 3 starters out of our starting lineup, which is not great. And then Ricardo, he was okay. I mean, he's not the highest rated recruit ever. Like, we should be able to get somebody better in the offseason. Like, if offseason recruiting does not take off right here, I am going to get very, very pissed. Make Tanner a happy boy. Come on, game. Be nice to me. Finally, 4 stars. Yes! Oh, it's so beautiful to look at. Yeah! It's like walking to Coldstone. Okay, let's, okay, we need to get a center. Gosh, we got 6 open scholarships. All right, so this is good, because all these kids that we're going to bring in are probably going to be instant starters for us. That's just the situation with our roster and the previous kids that we've been recruiting to the program. These guys are just so much better. So we need to get a center, hopefully at least 2 of them. Yes! 7'1". There's 2 of them, and he's 7 foot. Bryce Wilcox, just to let me get 1 of you. And then we need to get a small forward. I don't really care about height too much with these guys. I care about skill. But the 2 7-footers, if I can get both these guys, oh my gosh, I might die of happiness. But I just need to get 1, and I will be so ecstatic. Oh, yes. I got 5. Okay, Bane, such a sweet name. Dang it, we did not get him. It's all right, though. We could still get somebody at small forward, but yeah, there's only a couple weeks left. Uh-oh. We might not get this Richard Frank guy. Why is he being such a stickler? Or stifler, whatever the word is for that. All right, so he cares about team prestige. I'll just pitch him as much as I can with that. I give him an unofficial school visit. If he doesn't sign, it's okay. It's not like the end of the world. We still picked up 5 insanely good players. Like, we got the 2 centers. I don't care about anything else. Cameron Carson, 7'1", and then we got Bryce Wilcox, 7 feet. I might start both these guys next year. I might. We'll see what happens with the lineup, but I really do want to pick up a small forward because that's a position of need. So, Richard, if you come, you will probably start immediately, bro, Chacho. Come on, Richard. It's the season of Christmas. Be nice to Tanner. Where are you at, buddy boy? Oh, he did actually sign. What? Dude, this is going so well right now. Oh, yes. All right. I really don't know who I want to redshirt because all of these guys could potentially start for us, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna make some cuts. I'm not gonna cut them now because the way this game works, they're just gonna film with walk-ons, so I'd have to cut the walk-ons. It's so stupid, but it's fine. I am really, really happy with that. I'm not gonna redshirt any of those kids because I think that there's a very real shot at least 4 or 5 of them are gonna start for us. So it should be one of the best classes. I'd imagine like top 10, top 15-ish, but we didn't sign a 5-star, so that's probably gonna knock us a little bit. Yep, we were like top 15-ish. Are we serious? Dude, the Great Dane signed a 5-star. Bro, what are they doing over there? Oh my gosh, man, it's another year where we don't even have the best class in our own conference. I'm gonna try and twist this quantity over quality. That's my perspective on this. We also signed 2 77s, and they got a 78. So, I mean, I don't know. I think I'd take our class over there. So we signed 2 77s. They only signed a 78 and a 75. I feel like that's better. Let's do these cuts now. Jethro getting cut. We're also gonna cut, yeah, Lawton. Lawton, I don't want to do it, but I got to, man. I'm sorry, man. Gosh, I hate doing that so much. Oh, it's so freaking, I feel like I'm just being the biggest dirt bag in the world right now. I'm also gonna cut Jason. He's only 79 junior. My gosh. You know, on the surface, this might look like stupid, but after these guys hit training, they're all gonna start for us, like I said. That's why I really want to get the small forward, because he will definitely start. This is what I'm talking about. Let's go. Look at all these good players. So exciting. That's why I did all those cuts. Oh, yeah. So we're gonna open up some scholarships now. No 7-footers. So, oh, man, I'm so glad we got both those guys. I honestly might start them both, just so neither one of them transfer. And the only way they can leave me is if they go pro. That might be the big brain move. I was correct. Everything that I've said so far, I feel validated by seeing the best players. Michael is starting as a true freshman. Kevin is starting as a true freshman. Richard is starting as a true freshman. And then I'm starting the 2 7-footers. Why would I not do that? There's no reason not to. It's OP. So we got a 7'1" guy at the 5, a 7-foot guy at the 4. Okay, it goes a little bit further down after that, 6'4", 6'4", and 6 foot, but it's fine. We got the 2 trees down low, the Twin Towers. Call them whatever you want. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson. It's gonna be beautiful. It is gonna be so sexy. Oh man, I'm so excited for this, dude. If we could just keep these players in the program, we are going to take off like a rocket ship, dude. Sweet 16s are going to start piling up. Eventually, we're going to get to a national championship. But yeah, I am so excited for this season, dude. The future, it's looking so bright. This might be stupid because I have like no success with ever convincing kids to come back in the offseason, but I'm going after 3 kids that are in our pipeline so I can save some recruiting points for the offseason because I really want to keep the roster intact. Like that entire offseason recruiting haul that we just brought in can win us a national championship in the future if we could just keep those kids in the program. So that's going to be my strategy. If I have a decent amount of points left over, maybe I'll go after somebody else, but I'm just going to wait and see like who rises and who falls in the rankings. But these 3 guys undoubtedly want to get all 3. They're all in the pipeline. It's got to happen for Coach Slurpee. But let's get year 8 started in the right way. At home, La Crosse Insurance Center could probably come up with a better stadium/arena sponsor / name since we are way better program. But playing Arkansas, the Vampire Piggies, they're not very good. So this hopefully will be a beatdown with a true freshman starting 5. Oh my gosh, it's just so crazy. Tanner's getting his wish. Oh, this is so magical. Finally, dude, we have a guy with a 3 under his name. It's a freaking miracle. Michael Wallace. I almost thought these guys went extinct. Oh, this is going to be so awesome. Let's get a little pick and roll action. Oh, corner. Can I just shoot that? A new small 4. Oh, it's just not. Oh, Tanner. Call it instinct. I don't know, man, but we fouled them. They made both free throws. They're going to press us down 28. All right. The ball's on you guys, man. Let's just press over this. That's a 3-pointer, right? Of course it doesn't go in. It doesn't matter if it's a 3 or a 2. It's a brick. Swat that. Dude, they keep getting... I don't know how they keep getting fouls, man. Cameron, it's okay, buddy. I know you're upset. You're a big beast. Okay, don't get upset. Gotta keep your anger in check. Okay, we do not want the refs to feel that you could potentially harm them. Okay, we don't want to risk a suspension. This game is already in hand. Oh, they actually missed a free throw. That's a shocker. Let's try and get something going, though. I still have yet to do anything with this team. Go down low to Cammy Round. He's probably pissed off right now. A little mouse in the house action. Actually, let's pass this square cross court. Yes, please. That's just not what he does, though, Tanner. Oh, my gosh. They keep leaving him open at the 3-point line, dude. Oh, it's so infuriating. Sorry, I gotta steal. I need to learn how to play. It's so hard for me to play this game without 3-point shooters. I'm just not good at it, man. Oh, here we go. Mouse in the house action. And then they double me, and they're leaving a guy wide up. Please make it this time. Please. Dude, we can't make a single 3. Let's just go isolation with our new point guard. Go ISO Mike out. Clear out. Let's go. Little Chrissy. Oh! Just do that more. That was an unnecessary Euro step right there, but it looked cool for the camera, so I guess it was necessary. I like it. Holy schmoly, dude. Talk about balance. 12 points, 14 points, 14 points, 11 points, 20 points for Mike Hall. Very, very happy with the new team that we have. I think that's been pretty clear by my, expressions and stuff. It's just, I gotta learn how to play this game without 3-point shooters because there's just a missing piece right now. We went 17-0 in the Northeastern? Dang. All right, well, let's win the conference tournament because we keep losing that thing. But we went 28-2. Like, this is kind of what I expected. We're a little bit better than I thought we'd be, though. I thought that we'd lose, like, 1 or 2 games in our conference. But we're looking to be, like, a 4/5 seed, which is super exciting. All right, let's go ahead and looky at the schedule. Do we beat anybody ferocious/mean? We won the ESPN events tournament, so next year we should probably get invited to Maui. We lost to Auburn, Villanova. I mean, those are 2 not bad losses. Like, Auburn's good, so's Villanova. I'm not upset with those. We beat Providence, actually, so woohoo to that. And then we won all of our conference games. Did we put anybody close? Looks like Sacred Heart was close. Albany, we actually beat by 22. Wow. If we win this conference, though, tournament championship thingy, blobber, I'll definitely move us up if we get invited again to a new conference. So that's pretty exciting stuff, and I'm really happy with this. We also officially have maxed out our facility, so things are trending in a great direction. I know it's been a slow video so far with the rebuilding thing. We're already heading into year 8. It's been a little bit of a slow burn for Coach Slurpee, but we're getting there, man. Slow and steady is definitely going to win this race. Cameron, wow, was good. So was Bryce, dude. The entire starting lineup was great. Michael, would have been nice if you averaged double digits. Can't lie, buddy. But 8 assists per game. That is literally what last year Lawton did. And he's gone now, so, because I had to cut him. I feel bad about that. And then Nathan Sweeney had 9 points off the bench. Literally, our 6 best players are all true freshmen. Like, the future is so bright, but the good news is, so is the present. Forgot to talk about recruiting, though, and it's gonna lock me out because I accidentally advanced to the conference tournament week. So, sorry about that, but I went after the highest ranked point guard, so we got him, and we have like 100 recruiting points for the offseason. So, like I said, things are going so incredibly well right now. I'm gonna get humbled, though, in the NCAA tournament and get sad, but I think we should run through this conference tournament. We are thumping Albany in the final of this tournament. Oh my gosh, it's kind of crazy because our semifinal game, we only won by like 5 points or something, so I was kind of concerned, but thankfully we alleviated that. Yeah, Vermont, they gave us a close game. Good for them. We were up 17 and a half, so we kind of let our foot off the gas. Don't like that. That's not Coach Slurpee certified / verified. That's not the Coach Slurpee way of doing things, but it's fine. We destroyed Albany, so 31-2. I think we're going to be a 4 seed. If we're a 5 seed, though, I really couldn't care less. It's kind of the same thing. I'm just glad that we're not going to be a 6. All right, well, we are a 5 seed, so at least I was not upset with that. Playing Boise State in round 1. I know we have a bunch of young pups on our team, so we're probably a popular 5 versus 12 upset pick, and I don't blame them. Why is Boise State so good? They're an A-. Okay, well, at least we have offense in our advantage, but I don't know how they're so good. I don't like that at all. Do I have to jump in, or are we gonna win this thing? Oh, thank goodness. All right, so we won by 6. Oh, man, I don't like getting upset. I have gotten upset before. I think it was like a 20-year rebuild. I got upset as like a 1 or a 2 seed. It was so traumatizing. Thankfully, in recent NCAA basketball videos, I've not gotten upset, so I'm really thrilled with that. But now we got UCLA. They're probably gonna be really good. This is not exactly the best 4 matchup with us, considering the program that we took over hasn't even made an NCAA tournament. I still feel like we're making strides. They're an A+, bro. It's such a bad draw. I'm gonna play this game no matter what, but if I jump in and we're down like 30, don't color me shocked. Whoa, we actually got a shot at this thing. All right, well, unfortunately, it's me with the sticks and the controller in my hand, so I don't really like our odds, but we're only down 7. There's a little less than 3 minutes. Like, there's enough time to make a comeback right here, so let's get started. A 7-footer. I love that. So much fun down low with the big beast. Can we make that? That's just a mid-range. That should go in, right? Yeah, Splash City. Let's go. I like our defense right now. You want to keep trying to score on the Twin Towers. It ain't gonna happen, man. What they doing down low? I don't know. Can we kick this, though? Can we make this dude again? Yes. Of course not. I'm liking this right now. I'm liking this a lot. This is good. No. Okay. Somehow they missed that. Thankfully for that. I feel like this is mouse in the house action. Can we just go a little baby hook or a little turnaround? There we go. Only down 3. Somehow we're getting out rebounded by 20. That is so disappointing with 2 beasts down low. So freaking disappointing. Do another stop. Dang it. Eventually, I don't know what the CPU's fixation is with those types of shots, but it feels like it's a glitch. Maybe I need to start shooting those types of things. Like, it looks like it's not. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It's fine though. Can we make that? What the heck? I don't know what just occurred, but it went in. Good defense, gang. Good defense, everyone. Cameron? No, don't win. Yeah, come on, man. Shooting a fadeaway in a 7-footer's face. Like, you should know better than that. Pick and roll right here. I don't know how I feel about this. Yes, corner, please. For the love of everything, please. Yes, we hit a 3. It's tied. Let's go. Some may say it's a Christmas miracle. I don't care what it is. Tanner is clutching up for us. Why are we leaving? Okay, that's why we're leaving Big Fellow. That's not a going in. What the heck kind of shot was that? Yes, just take it to the rim. Oh, no. It got swatted. It got swatted. No, please don't. I swear. I really thought they were going to shoot that in transition. Instead, they took a timeout. That was very, very... No, why is he so open? Oh, he missed it. Thank goodness. Please, he's open. You got to make this for me. Come on. Dude, he just cannot shoot. We need to lock Richard in the Steph Curry shooting facility this offseason. He cannot leave until he makes like 300 threes a day. I know that seems like a big number. I do not care. He gets open every single possession off like a driving kick, and he misses it every single time, and he's a small forward. It's not like I'm asking a big guy. There we go. Nice pump fake though, Richard. And then, oh, he does get fouled. I thought for a second he got blocked right there, but Afrojack got a little too handsy. I don't know how he's averaging 11 points per game though. Obviously, he must be like a mid-range demon, or maybe he's like a driving specialist, because clearly the 3-point line is not his best friend. But we have a 2-point lead right now, so Tanner's happy. No, please don't go in. Of course it does. Let's go. Cameron Carson, they're please. They keep doubling the post. I don't know why. They have to have good big guys. I mean, how else would they be out rebounding us by 20 this game? It doesn't make any sense. Nice rejection, dude. The Twin Towers. Resounding success so far. Why is the corner wide open? I don't know. Rebound it. There we go. Thank you, Bryce. We ain't got no reason to be in a hurry. Let's keep milking this clock. Let's go down low right here to Bryce. Please. A little entry. Oh, kick it to the corner. Please. Just one time make it. He can't make a 3 if his life is at stake. Oh my gosh. I think what I'm going to do with the team next year is like make the training thing like 40%. 3-point Steph Curry shooting center, maybe 50%. It needs to be upped. Like, it has to, man. I cannot make shots, and of course, they hit a 3 in my face. Their center can do that, but my small forward can't hit. Oh, my gosh. Please. Redemption arc. Richard, you suck! At this point, the opposition is purposely playing help defense off him, because he just cannot hit an open 3. Every game I've played with him so far this season, he's just not hitting anything. You make a mid-range shot, though, with a hand in your face. No, let's just pass it down low. We have a big... Okay, Bryce, that was the most puny attempt at a layup I've ever seen. We had this game in the bag, and then they decided to hit a 3 in our face with their center. But I can't hit an open 3 with Richard. That's so irritating, man. Pick and roll. This is good. Fundamentally sound. Yep. Oh, he's open again. I can't. That was not the guy I wanted to pass it to. That was not the guy I wanted to pass to. Thankfully, I didn't do it, though. Rebound. There we go. Because we know Richard was open in the corner for a reason. He wasn't making that 3. That's for sure. What the heck? Why was that such an aggressive foul right there? It was so unnecessary. And Afrojack's gonna make both free throws. That's fine. They're actually pressing, which I think is idiotic, but I will use that to our advantage. Okay, or not. I tried to pass over the zone. That did not work. Oh, just shoot that. A little mid-range. Bang, bang. Let's go. Now would be a good time for a steal. Who wants to get their hand in the cookie jar for Tanner? Please don't go in. Thank you. Rebound. Are we serious right now? This is what I'm talking about, man. We cannot rebound. Look at Coach Slurpee. He is so beyond pissed, man. The rebounding effort has been putrid. This time I'm gonna pass further over the zone. Please work. Thank you. Easy, easy. What are they doing? What was that? I have no idea, but it went in, so who cares? He's gonna shoot this. Block time. Let's go. The Twin Towers, baby. Now they need to start fouling. Haha, let's go. Good for Michael. He's shooting 100% from the free throw line. So he makes both these bad boys. All right, just get one stop defense. They're taking their sweet time. That's fine. They're down 4. I don't know why they are doing that, but yeah, like I said, that's fine. That's not going in. Rebound for the love of I mean, at least we got a block. Like, that's sweet, but man, can we rebound with the Twin Towers one time? So it's gonna be our first Sweet 16 of the video after we came back down 7. That was a Tanner legacy moment right there, honestly, because that was not a game we were gonna win unless I jumped in and saved the day. So good job, Tanner. More than likely where the dream will end, though. I thought that we'd lose to UCLA, so you never know, but I'm definitely gonna simulate this because playing that game with UCLA, that took forever, so I don't want to make this season take longer than it should, and we lost by 32. Babe, you know what I say, though, in these situations, we were one of the 16 teams left, so how do you think UCLA feels right now knowing that they lost to us? Here's that point guard I was talking about, though, Malcolm. He's the only 5-star we saw in this cycle, so very happy with him. It looks like everybody is a top 100 recruit, which is pretty clutch, because Rod, I'm pretty sure, is outside the top 100, and then Bobby fell in the rankings a little bit, but he still has all those cool circles at the top, so I still think he'll be a good player for us. But of course, the one time we win the conference tournament championship, there's no invitation to a cooler conference. That's it. It's just one transfer. Dude, I don't even care. I'm going to fill it with a better offseason recruit. Sorry, Aaron. Preferably it'd be like a power forward or a shooting guard, and then afterwards, that means that we won't have to do any regular season recruiting because our team is so young. Oh, this is going to go so perfectly because then we can save all of our points for offseason recruiting, kind of like what I tried to do this year. Oh, yes. Okay, Tanner's master plan. It might be coming to fruition. Bang, bang! We got Nathan Joseph, the number 3 rated kid. Let's go. Like I said, shooting guard or power forward, and we got a shooting guard, so woohoo to that. Giving us what's got to be another top 10-ish recruiting class this year. We actually have a 5-star, so it should be ranked a little bit better. Oh, wow, we have 2 5-stars. I forgot that kid in the regular season was like the last rated 5-star recruit because he's ranked in like the 30s. Dude, let's go, man. The 3rd best class. Yay! So that's the best class in the Northeastern. It's the first time we've done that in several years, like at least 3 or 4. Albany still recruited 6 4-stars, though, but we killed them last year, so not really intimidated by the Great Danes at the moment. There's a lot of cool 5-star recruits that want to come here, so if there's anybody that I feel like should get cut, Marcus Fields, probably, yeah, all right, we'll cut him. Is there anybody else that's like, whoa, probably should cut him? Maybe Lance Tuttle. Yeah, he's only an 82 as a junior. Ty West, I could potentially cut as well. Yeah, he's not going to play for us. Actually, I don't want to cut too many guys, so let's cut Alex, and let's leave Ty on the roster. I know I said that I was going to save all of our points for offseason recruiting, but we have 256, and dude, there are some alpha dogs that want to come here. I mean, we're talking top 5 recruits, number 4, number 1, number 5, number 2, number 39. I mean, there are so many good players. We have to go ahead and recruit them and upgrade the roster. It would be coaching malpractice from Coach Slurpee. Oh my gosh. Dude, we could get 4 5-star recruits this cycle potentially, but we only have 3 open scholarships. We clearly need to get a power forward. Also, ideally, a point guard. Bruno Pollock. Oh man, his hair is cool. It kind of looks like, actually, in Napoleon Dynamite, it's not a good comp. I don't know what he looks like, but yeah, we will go after Bruno. Bruno Mars, big fan of his singing. Got some epic songs. And then a point guard, Fred McDonald, a top 10 kid, another blondie. Okay, I guess we're getting some blonde-headed guys on the team. That's fine. And then I think with the last spot, I'll probably do a little bit of scouting scouting and just be patient and see who rises and falls, because there are so many good players that want to come here. I want to try and make sure I get the best guy regardless of position. We have the entire starting five back from last year. I could start Nathan Sweeney over Richard because I keep bad-mouthing Richard, but I want to give Richard a chance, okay? Vengeance is in your corner, Richard. I did the 40% training focus on shooting, so his shooting is up to a 71, so maybe he'll make some more threes. Let's certainly hope so, but we're going Cameron at the 5, Bryce at the 4, Richard at the 3, Kevin at the 2, and then Michael at the 1. All 5 starters are back, and then we got Nathan Sweeney off the bench, who was good last year. I am so excited. Another year where we're going to make the NCAA tournament. It's just, are we going to make an Elite 8 this year? That's the question. But if we don't, this will certainly help. Freddie, one of the blondies, is a top 6 recruit. Dude, most of these guys fell in the rankings. I'm glad I did what I did. Now they're all mostly still 5-star recruits, but I was patient, I waited, and I picked up the best guy of them all. Baltasar Baron. What an epic name. It sounds like an alien spaceship, Baltasar. And then we also got the other blondie, Bruno, who fell a little bit in the ranking, but still he's a 5-star recruit. So the talent level just keeps improving. Like, eventually, Natty's gonna come to Maine, and I'm gonna be so happy when it does. But on the season, we went 27-3. Was that the same record as last year in the regular season? Maybe we lost one less game. I don't know, but we had a way harder non-con as compared to last year. And with that in consideration, I'm pretty happy. Oh, wow, we actually started 1-2. Lost to Penn State, Alabama State, one of the weird teams in this game that turns out to be good. Illinois, we beat by 12. Beat Villanova, got destroyed by Gonzaga, though. Since then, we have been on a tear. We have not lost since. We haven't really beaten anybody like too terrific. St. John's, they are awful. I wanted to see if they were good. Potentially, I was going to play that game. They were like a D-, so I was like, yep, I'm just going to simulate to the end of the season. And conference play rolled around, and we just kind of ran through it again. Albany, I don't know what's going on with them, but we have just been owning them. Every time that we've played the last couple seasons, it has just been paddle time. We beat them by 20, so they're the other big dog in the conference, but we clearly are a level above. Although, Wagner finished as the second best team. What is going on? Albany's fall off. OMG, they are horrible. 18-11 with all those 4-star recruits they have on their team. Dude, that's kind of crazy. All right, well, yeah, with that in mind, we definitely should win this Northeast Conference Championship Tournament thingy. Yep, we won this thing pretty easily. All right, so we're going to be a 4/5 seed again. Another Sweet 16 is kind of my hope. I know that the UCLA game last year was kind of, I don't know if I want to say a mirage, because we probably shouldn't have won that if it wasn't for me jumping in, but they were very good for a 4 seed. So I'm hoping that we can get a 4 seed and we just play like a crappy 5 seed, or maybe the 5 seed gets upset by the 12. That would be great. Before all that, though, I keep forgetting to look at these stats. Cameron was pretty solid again. I mean, both these guys haven't had like that whoa season yet, but the lineup is so balanced. I don't know, I could be pissed. Like, Michael's scoring 10, 8 assists, 20 points for Kevin, which is about right. He's our best shooter. Richard is scoring more points this season. Like, just across the board, the team's so good. The 2 7-footers, the Twin Towers down low. Like, I have no complaints, man. And when we had 7.5 points off the bench from Nathan, like, this team, I'm loving it, bro. It's even better than the team last year, which is great. Everybody came back for, I guess, I don't know, redemption season? Not really. I don't know what we're redeeming ourselves for. But, oh, yes, we are a 4 seed, and we're playing Vanderbilt. Let's go. Really? They're an A across the board, just like us. Man, these first-round matchups. Granted, we haven't gotten upset yet, but it's only a matter of time, man. We're flirting with disaster with these games. Like, what in the heck? Why are they so good? Maybe they do suck. I was hoping they'd be an A-, but we're up 20 points at half. All right, well, never mind. We won this game pretty easily. What the frick? Yes! I got my wish! The 12 seed upset the 5! Yes, Bradley, you suck! You lost to Manhattan, who we've actually played a decent bet this video. I can't imagine they're better than who we just played. No offense to Manhattan, but Vandy was good. They were an A across the board, which I'm still trying to figure out. Yeah, Manhattan's only an A-, so this should not be a competitive game again. If it is, I'll jump in and try and, you know, seal our fate to the Sweet 16, but I don't think we should have to stress in this game. We are bending them over. Good God, they just got destroyed. That's what whoever the 1 seed's gonna do to us. I think it's Arizona, if I remember correctly. Unfortunately so. Another team that's typically really good in these dynasties. They're gonna be an A+ across the board, so I'm not expecting a win, but we went back to the Sweet 16, okay? That's all that matters. I'm gonna jump in no matter what. Hopefully, we're just not down 30 or something ridiculous. Yay for us! We're only down 8. Man, we are so close to a national championship level team. I really thought they were gonna give us the schlongadong, whatever you want to call it, but no, we are actually playing them close. That's not going in. No way. Rebound, please. Thank you. Hopefully you guys improved your rebounding from last season, Cameron. That was despicable what I watched. Who's this imposter? Dude, Michael's hurts? What? That sucks. Yeah, because that's our backup point guard. All right, okay, that's not... Okay, that is what I wanted to do. Take backsies. Holy smokes, that was sweet. Good defense, Malcolm. Okay, he got ran over by the center. That's unfortunate. We're down 6. Like, we need to get stops. That's not what we needed right there, because the CPU is going to make both these free throws. And they do. Oh, real shocking development there. All right, Malcolm, let's go up top, big boy. Come on, Malcolm. Corner 3. Please, come on, you can shoot. You have a 3 under your name. Use it. Use it! Thank you. Only down 5. Play some good defense right here. Apply some game pressure. Or just pass it over. Like, what was that, man? Come on. Deflect it. Do something. Don't be so confused by a basketball going right past your face. Extra pass, Cameron? Is that too much? Yeah, that was dumb. That was dumb. I should have taken like a dribble to the rim. He closed the gap too quickly. That was contested. I didn't think it was gonna be. They got a big guy and a small guy. Oh, they missed it. And of course they get the rebound. Come on, man. And that's gonna go in. So down 9, 35 seconds. Oh, we need to get a quick 3 of some sorts. Malcolm, let's go pick and roll, please. Give Malcolm space to operate. Yes, that's just not space. That's a deflect. Now we just got so lucky. Well, Malcolm just missed a transition 3. Yeah, this game's definitely over. Dude, we didn't have Bryce either? What? He got hurt and so did Michael? That's the only way that they wouldn't be playing. I was curious why I didn't see Bryce out there. I just thought that maybe it's a substitution thing. But Cameron Major scored 23 points. Dude, what in the world am I looking at? Oh, that's what happened. So as soon as Michael got hurt, it changed the lineup to Malcolm at point guard, and then it reshuffled the rest of it. All right, well, it's not the end of the world because Cameron was good, but that's not what I wanted to do. It's fine. They didn't see our Twin Towers in the front court, so by roll, we would have won that game. That's my theory. Yay! The A10 actually wants us. That's pretty dope because the MAC is not really much of an upgrade, but the A10 definitely is. Let's go. All right. We're not in the big leagues or anything, but we are definitely moving up in the world. Okay, so Bryce, and now he's transferred. Dude, no. Dude, you were starting the entire season. Oh my gosh. Frustrated is an understatement. I don't even know what to do right now, to be honest with you. Easiest guy to convince to come back out of these other 3. So I am going to try with Bryce. Is this IQ? Who knows? Oh, my tits. He's gone. Well, there goes all my points. I am broke. Especially since all these guys cost so much. Okay, we'll try with Kevin, but he's probably going to say no. Yeah, he's gone. All right, well, that's just how off-season players leaving stage goes in this game. So hard to convince guys to come back, man. So challenging. So Nathan was our backup player. He was pretty good off the bench, so I am upset that he's gone. Michael was good. Kevin was solid, and then obviously one of the 7-footers is gone. Ideally, we could have at least kept one of those guys in the program, but at least not the entire team's leaving, I guess. I don't know. Having a hard time accepting the fact that one of the Twin Towers just left me. 4 open scholarships. Please let there be a 7-footer that's available. Come on. Yes! Kevin Brandon, he's not the highest rated guy. Theo Underwood's actually 7'2", and he's not ranked that much lower. Okay, we'll go after Theo. He's going to be a developmental type, but now with the facilities maxed out, there's no reason to be pissed off with taking a flyer on a guy like this, because he could actually be a decent player. So we'll go after him. And the other guys, I think I'll just go after the highest rated kids that nobody else is really recruiting that hard, because off-season recruiting is so annoying. Hopefully it goes like it did last year. That was very epic. Did not go as well as last year. It's still TBD, but we have 2 guys I'm trying to get at the last second. Jamal Terrell as well as Todd King, because I lost out on Derek Wilcox as well as Derek Hughes, and this other guy down here, Tom, was like a backup plan and he went to crap. But at least we got the 7'2" guy, and we also picked up Walt Gore, so we got 2 guys. Maybe we'll get 4 with Todd at shooting guard and then Jamal at power forward. We'll see what they decide to do because it's the final week, so it will just be like last year. We'll have to wait till the redshirt portion of the offseason. Moment of truth. Did we get them both? We did! Man, offseason recruiting. Holy cow. We got Todd and we got Jamal. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to redshirt the 4 lowest rated kids. That's undeniable. All those guys we just brought in the offseason were not going to start for us. Baltazar's an 80 overall. Fred's a 79, and then Bruno's a 78. Yes. 3 immediate impact guys. I probably will end up cutting Ty, but we're not going to do it right now. It should be the best class in the country, though, because 3 5-stars and then 4 4-stars. It's got to be number 1. What? It's not freaking Providence and Auburn, those jerks. At least it's the best class in the A10, though. VCU recruited pretty well. Dude, none of these teams finished in the top 25. Gosh dang it, man. I was hoping that at least one team did, but it looks like we're going to easily be Big Papa in this new conference, which I guess is nice. Officially cutting tie. Sorry, buddy. Only an 83 overall redshirt junior. And there are 5 stars that want to keep coming here, so that's a pretty cut and dry explanation right there. Would you rather have the 5-star or an 83 overall redshirt junior? Decided to beef up our non-conference a lot this season. We got a 4-star strength of schedule. I'd do more, but I don't want to go too OP with it because I'm curious how the selection committee is going to treat our A10 conference schedule because we couldn't get higher than a 4 seed in the Northeast. So can we get like a 2 seed in the A10 potentially with this non-con schedule? We shall see. Oh, sweet. Baltazar actually is going to start for us. I was kind of concerned he wouldn't, but he is a higher overall than Nathan Joseph. All right, so we're going to go Malcolm at the 1. He played last year in the NCAA tournament when Michael got hurt, so that's good. He's got some experience. Baltazar, new starter. Richard, still waiting for you to make threes, but his 3-pointer is up to a 74, so, I mean, it's getting a little bit better. And then Cameron is back at the 4. Just like with Malcolm, he played in the NCAA tournament because the lineup got reshuffled and he scored like 24 points. So I think he'll be a dude, high testosterone, and then 7'1". The only 7-footer that's left that did not abandon me, Cameron, you have a special place in my heart. And we have a 7'2" guy on the way, okay? Theo Underwood. He is the reinforcements after you decide to leave us. But yeah, I'm super excited. Another season where probably should go to the Sweet 16, maybe Elite 8 if we get the right draw. But yeah, we are getting closer and closer. That is undeniable. I'm gonna get so pissed if we did all that non-con scheduling just to be ranked the exact same spot as we were last year. Like, how are we 17th right now with only 3 losses? Like, dude, I need someone to explain. Okay, let's look at these. Okay, we lost to Florida State, North Carolina. Dude, we lost by 11 points as our biggest loss on the season. We beat Gonzaga, we beat Michigan State, we beat Texas Tech, we beat Virginia by a bazillion, we beat Florida by 40, we beat Marquette by 12. Like, dude, how? Every team we've played so far in the A10, we've absolutely bulldozed. So I don't understand. Yeah, man, the freaking seeding stuff in this game is so infuriating. Jamie Dukes, though, fell in the rankings, which is unfortunate. He's still a 5-star, though. He's still easily the best guy we can go after, or could have gone after. So it's not the end of the world. Gonna be adding him to the roster next season. Super excited for that since we only had 1 scholarship. And we got a lot of points left over. Will that matter for offseason recruiting? Absolutely not. But I'm gonna hold out the smallest bit of hope that it will. As for our next game at home against Davidson, they're like one of the better teams in the A10. This is still a team that we should probably beat by a lot of points. But if it's close, won't be the end of the world. We'll see what happens, though. I'm feeling confident right now. The team's playing good. Huh. I didn't expect that. I mean, obviously, we're up 24. Dude, these Davidson jerseys are sweet. No Steph Curry out there to save you guys today, though, man. We are too busy giving you the pantsing. We're pantsing you right now. I freaking love it. Just don't want to ruin the vibes, okay? Play some good defense right here, Tanner. Get us stop, and then let's score some points. I'm loving what's happening right now. I don't know why they're not in a hurry. They just did all that dribbling just to shoot that shot. Like, huh? Oh, they fell for the pump fake, Goober. Goober alert, please. Yes. No, Cameron. Okay. You know, it's fine. He's playing a little lackluster on the defensive side of the court. You know, not the end of the world. We're up a bazillion points. Nice crossover, though, Malcolm. Nice pass. Ooh. That did not go to plan. It's still in the basket. Cameron can shoot threes, too. That's nice. But, of course, we all know who can't shoot threes. I am not passing him the ball. No matter what it takes, Richard is not seeing this basketball. Can we go to triangle? Oh, okay, that was a bad pass. Dang it. Hands high. No way. No way. Good defense. Okay, let's score right here to end the game. We're up 26. Doesn't really matter too much. Not going to change anything. Dude, it's so hard to pass through the zone. I just got so lucky. I'll take it, though. Thank you, Baltazar. Cameron has been popping off, and he popped off this game. I don't want to say that we fell upwards since, obviously, the fellow Twin Tower transferred. I wish we still had him, but Cameron's been very good. Thrilled with that. I mean, our entire starting lineup's averaging double-digit points, so I have no complaints. Davidson just not nearly good enough. Although, Cameron, you had this Adrian Walter guy drop 29 points in your head. We got to figure that out, man. We got to play some better defense. Exciting time to be a Black Bear. We went 27-3, 18-0, but isn't it always exciting to be a black bear? You can eat unlimited fishies, because, like, who's gonna kill a black bear besides humans, obviously, because snipers and stuff, but in close proximity, human versus black bear, I'm going black bear, man, all the way. We won out the rest of the season. We beat St. Louis, Fordham, I think that is, twice, and then George Mason, we also beat by a lot. We did not play VCU in the A10 conference schedule, which, I don't understand that. Like, what are the conference schedule people thinking? Like, they have very important jobs, but low IQ score, apparently. I don't know how that correlation works, but Cameron was really good, 13-12, 21-8 for Cameron. The power Ford, Mr. Major, 13-3-5 for Richard, 19-3-3 for Baltazar, and then 11-7 for Malcolm. I mean, you guys kind of saw these averages in the post game of that game that we just played, so I'm really happy with the team and the balance. Like, this is definitely the most talented team of the video. I still don't think we're national championship level good, but we could get to an Elite Eight, maybe our first Final Four of the video if all falls the right way. Conference tournament's pretty cool. There's like 4 separate rounds. All right, let's see if we can win this thing. We should be able to. Yep, we are definitely going to. That was easy. Good God, we just destroyed Davidson. So we did not lose a single A10 game this year. Will we get another invitation to a cool conference? That would be pretty nice, but I don't want to say those were like good wins because our conference clearly doesn't have the respect that it should because we're ranked 18th right now, even with our tough non-con. So it's unfortunate what the AP people think of what our schedule is looking like in the conference, but we're going to be a 5 seed. SJU? What? There's no way. What, dude? We just played them. Like, what are we doing? Selection committee. Use our heads. Dude, we literally just played them in the semis. Like, what the heck, dude? They're in the same conference as us. Like, oh my gosh. That's pretty infuriating. I guess I'll try and preview this game a little bit more, but they weren't even the second best team in the A10. I mean, they did give us the closest game in the tournament, so maybe they are. I'd be pissed if I was them, though. But yeah, we're better than them. I mean, they're not horrible. Like, an A- is pretty solid, but this should not be a game that we stress. And I'm getting my wish. We won by 23. Better performance than the conference tournament. Both Camerons played pretty good, 20-17 and then 20-14. Woohoo to that. No upsets. Auburn beat Temple by 29. Honestly, Auburn might have been a team that we played in the non-con this year. I know we played with the non-con in previous season, like maybe a year or two ago. Not this time, though. So we'll see what they got. No! We're down 9! Okay. We're gonna need Tanner to clutch up. I need a masterclass right here, Tanner. You can do this. There's not that much time, though, so, like, defensively, like, we need to get some stops right here, boys. Need to play some good... There's a good defense! Deflections! Those are always epic. I love that. Let's go, Baltazar. Nice pass ahead to your friend, and we make the layup. That's a good start. No way big guy can shoot right. No way! Oh, my gosh, that was halfway in, dude. Oh, that would have been so bad. It's fine, though. They didn't make it. Don't have to worry about it. Parallel universe type of thing. Can we just make another layup? Let's go. I don't know why they're letting us cut to the rim so easily, but they are, so only down 5 now. The Tanner effect is real. It exists. Come on, boys. Keep playing good defense. No way. And then they make that shot. Malcolm, let's go big man screen for you. Cameron's gonna screen. Kick it. Oh, my gosh. Not him. Not him. Richard. He finally made a 3. Oh, my gosh. I've seen the day. Thank you, Richard. You beautiful dandelion. That was so nice of you. Let's switch off. That's fine. Big guy can guard out there, right? No way that goes in. Nice rebound from Cameron Major. It's weird how both of our big guys are both named Cameron, but I got nothing against Cameron. It's a nice name. No, let's not shoot that. One of the Camerons with the ball. Let's give it to the 7-foot Cameron. Little jab step action. Little jabby jab. Little crossover thingy. Okay, that did not go to plan. Shoot. Just get you. Whoa. That was stupid. That did not look cool, and that's why it did not go in. Need to get some steals, gang. Let me get over here. Pickpocket alert. Come on, let it get a steal. Get your hand in the cookie jar. Whoever does gets a $5 bill. Come on. Yes, let's go. Another easy block for one of the twin. Man, I'm so sad the other twin Teller left us, but it's fine. We've moved on at this point. Cameron, can you make that little jumper? Dude, I don't know what's going on with that jump shot, but it like always goes in from that specific range. Even if they're not defending you. Can I get another steal? Yes! Transition 3. Screw up. Screw up. Malcolm, you! Okay. That was ambitious, apparently. I should have gone for the layup. Yeah, we lost. I can't really be pissed because I jumped in and we were down, what, 9? I made it within 2. It sucks. They were just a little bit better than us, man. Dude, he's only an 85 overall. He just played the game of his life. Like, Cameron, you gotta have some personal pride in yourself. You're 7-1 and you just got yeeted by a 6'10 true freshman. Honestly, I think our team's a little bit better than theirs. I do. Maybe not, because they have an 88 overall point guard, and we don't have any 88s, but that's going to change next year. That's for sure. So, am I upset? Yes, but I knew that this was never going to be a national championship level team. So, with that in mind, it's not the end of the world. Wow, Jamie jumped up. Whoa. He was ranked like 19th or something. Now he's up to 7. Yes, the ginger. Let's go. Can we get an invitation? Dang it. Did not get an invite. That sucks. Gotta stay in the A10 for another season. Moment of truth, though. Who's leaving us? Yeah, figured that. Both the Camerons as well as Richard, and then Bobby's. Well, that's interesting since Richard's transferring. You'd think that he'd want to stay, but I guess not. Cameron Major, though, is easily going to be the best chance we have. He's only costing 16 points. Bobby would be pretty easy, too. I just want to get one guy for once, man. I don't care who it is. He said no. Of course. Of course. Of course. Bobby, what about you, buddy boy? You want to be nice to Tanner? Nope. Don't be nice to me either. Goodness gracious, man. I really hope that if any of you guys have a glitch to make kids stay in this game more, let me know, because at this point, I am so desperate. I have no idea, man. So, officially losing Cameron Carson, Cameron Major, Richard, and then Bobby Swanson. So, it's not the end of the world. We still have a lot of talent on the team, but it just would be nice to have some continuity, especially since all I'm asking for is one guy to stay. That's it. And I saved all my recruiting points just for all of them to leave. It just sucks. It keeps happening. It's so depressing. So, 4 open scholarships. Alrighty, we need to get a center. This guy's 7'3". That would be perfect. Yes, please. We'll go after Abram Augustine. A small forward and then a point guard, preferably. Alright, so we could turn this ship around, I guess. I mean, none of these guys are going to instantly start for us, more than likely. So, these guys will just be players added to the development system, which is pretty nice right now. I feel like we're doing a good job developing players. It just would be thoughtful of them to actually stay when we get them on campus. Oh, shoot. The 7'3" guy already committed. See, that's what always happens, man. I couldn't even offer him a scholarship. That's so stupid and annoying. It's fine. I'll probably just leave that scholarship open, but we picked up Derek Buckles, Daniel Murphy, and then Eric Rhodes. 3 top 50 kids. It'd be nice to get a center just for depth, but I don't see the point of picking up this James Garrison kid, so I'm just going to cut him and then go after a better center during the regular season. Still should be a somewhat highly rated class because we signed that 1 5-star during the regular season, and it should be coming up any second now. What the heck? Where's it at, dude? What the frick? There we go. Finally. So we're like 15/20-ish range. And the best class in the A10 again. Although VCU had a pretty solid class. They actually signed a 79 overall. How is that guy? Oh, he is a 5-star. I didn't see that. Gosh, my eyes are so bad. So they did get a pretty comparable class to ours. So good for VCU. They weren't very good last year, though. We never even played them. Like, they didn't make the conference tournament championship game. And the conference people didn't have us play in the regular season. So that was a weird situation. To keep it a hundo, I really don't know what to do with Theo, because he looks like he could be insanely good, even though he's only an 83 overall. Like, he has 93 field goal, 84 3-point, and he's 7'2". So obviously, with that in mind, he's going to be a rim protector, and hopefully he can rebound and put his butt into a fellow human being and box out. That would be great, but if he sucks, I will not hesitate. I will start Walt Gord, who's 6'11", 86 overall. I will give Theo a chance, though, because he's 7'2". This is not when I wanted him to play. I wanted him to marinate a little bit longer, but it's fine. We're going to go him at the 5, Bruno, one of the blondies we got at the 4, Rod Gibbs at the 3, Baltazar's back at the 2, and then Malcolm's back at the 1. I think this team is probably our most talented team of the video compared to last year's team. I just wish one of the Camerons staying would have been so nice, because I could have started either one of them at center. It would have been great, but maybe Theo will be a dude, and I won't have to worry about it. And with that 1 scholarship, I am just going to wait and see which one of these centers is very good at basketball. Looking like Ty Wade's going to be our man. McDonald's boy. Oh, man, what's the P stand for? I forget. ESPN 100, All-American, and then basketball. Man, I thought I knew what all the circles meant. Somebody told me him in a video once. I forget him, but he has all the cool circles. So, obviously going to be the best guy to go after, because it is like halfway through the season, so his ranking shouldn't go like too far up or too far down. Schedule-wise, though, it was pretty good. We lost in Maui to Kansas by 1, which makes me upset. We got destroyed by Washington, which is kind of bizarre. We lost to Duke by 2, but we picked up some really good wins, like Illinois. We beat Kentucky, Maryland, Arizona, Creighton. Also beat Florida State, Purdue, Indiana, UNLV. So I'm really happy with this. 13-3. We're ranked number 9 in the country. Illinois somehow is ranked number 2. Dude, we beat Illinois and Purdue. Oh my gosh, man. We also beat Indiana. Man, you know what? It's fine. We're gonna probably be like a 3/4 seed. If we drop to like a 5, though, oh my gosh, man. It'd be ideal if we get like a 2 seed, maybe. We'll see what happens, though. We're playing St. Joseph's today on the road because for some reason, again, we don't play VCU in the conference schedule. I don't understand what the schedule makers are thinking, but we are an A+ team now, which is super nice, super exciting. Oh, I forgot. I made a lineup change. That center, not that great. He was pretty poopy, so I had to start Walt, who he just needs to be big, tall, and rebound. And he's doing that. He's averaging 12 rebounds right now, so thank you, Walt. Perfect. We're up 17. This St. Joseph's court's really sweet. I like this. All right, let's go a little isolation right here up top. Bing, bang, clear out. Malcolm wants to show the world the cold dribble moves he's been working on. Chrissy Crossy, bang. Oh! Yes, slam jammy. I might just go isolation with Malcolm. Like, I don't think he's our best player this season, if I remember looking at the stats correctly. But he is an 88 overall, which is tied for our best player. So overall-wise, he's definitely a dude. Oh, man. I mean, I gotta say, our new starting center, he's not 7 feet, but he is super tall. He's 6'11". He kind of looks like a giraffe out there. Jump hook right here with Bruno. Or just get swatted. That's unfortunate. They only have 45 points this game, so defense has been studly. Yeah, just let that go out of bounds. That was a horrible shot selection by them. Pick and roll right here. Come on. Come on, new starting center. Roll it. Roll it. Yes. Okay, that's... You should have kept... Okay, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't have kept going to the rim. You like that little spot right there? That's your money spot. That's fine. I'm not judging you. There's no way that's going in, dude. Thank you. Nice rebound from Blondie. Pass to Blondie down low. He wants to get redemption for the block the last time. Nice little hook shot. Ooh, grody. So we win by 23. Pretty impressive performance. Haven't really gotten tested in the A10. I don't think we're going to. Walt actually did win player of the game. Good for him, dude. I mean, he's playing better than the 7-footer did, so that's why I started him. Rod Gibbs, new starters, averaging 21 points and 5 rebounds. Baltazar's balling, and then Malcolm's doing pretty well, too. So I'm happy with this team. I'm happy with the lineup. I feel like there's good balance. If Walt was short, if he was like 6'6", I don't know what I would do with this team, honestly. I could choose to be mad at these rankings, but honestly, I just feel validated by him. We only lost to Kansas by 2. We beat Kentucky. We beat Illinois. We lost to Duke by... Wait, no, we lost to Kansas by 1. We lost to Duke by 2. We beat Purdue. It feels good that we beat most... Florida, we absolutely destroyed... Or was that last year? I don't know. It might have been last year, but we know we could beat them, so that's nice. And Indiana's literally rated 1 spot above us, so... I don't know, man. It's frustrating. Ended up winning out the rest of the season, though. It wasn't really tough. No offense to the A10. It's not good at all. I wish it was better, but it's fine. I still feel like this team is national championship level good. Walt, he just continues to impress. Like, his season stats just keep going up and up. Bruno actually ended up averaging a double-double, 23 points for Rod, 17, 6, and 4 for Baltazar, and then 12 and 6 for Malcolm, and then off the bench. Not really much action from these guys. Who cares? The starters are doing more than enough. That's all they have to do. Obviously, it helps that we played against so many A10 teams. That's the main reason why all these stats are inflated the way they are, but I don't care. They look nice. I'm going to choose to be happy about them. Finally played VCU for once. Beat them. We also beat UMass, and then we beat St. Joseph's. So we win that again. Oh, VCU's actually ranked. Hopefully they give us some pub for that win. We're ranked 15th right now. I don't even know what to ask for, man. What's the difference between a 4 and a 5 seed at this point? I feel like we'll be able to beat any team we play. That's a 4/5 seed. Like, if we had to rematch with Auburn right now, I'd like our odds. I'd like our chances. It's the 1 seed. I don't want to have to play a 1 seed until the Elite 8. Wait a second. Did we get a 3 seed? Oh my gosh. Yes, my prayers have been answered. We got a 3 seed and we're playing Davidson. What is this game happening? Oh my gosh, man. Gotta give this game some grace because it's 15 years old. It's not like I'm complaining about College Football 26 when there's so many things they could easily fix in that game that would make it 10 times better. Davidson, not a team we should struggle with. We've beaten them multiple times already in the regular season, I'm sure. Yeah, we beat them by 23. When's the other time we played them? Maybe that was the only time. I don't know. Regardless, we should win this game. Not even close. Yeah, I'm certainly getting my wish. Good God, we are executing them on live television. We won by 40! Well, hey, that's to all the idiots that made us a 3 seed. I was trying to tell you, we should be like a 2 seed or something like that. That's an example right there. Granted, Davidson was a 14 seed. Montana. Were they the 6 or the 11? I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Maybe they were the 6? They were the 6. Okay, I didn't expect that. They actually beat the crap out of Xavier. All right, well, it's a battle of the Black Bear versus the Grizzly Bear. Is there much of a difference? I'm sure there is, but I don't know what it is. Look to be in control of this thing. Are they going to make it closer? Not really. 1 by 17. We're doing exactly what I had hoped for. I tried to tell the people. They saw it in the non-con. We should... Oh, now we got a rematch with Illinois. Could you imagine how pissed off they must be? They're like, dude, we lost to this team in the regular season non-con, but for some reason, the selection committee thinks they're a 3 seed. We only beat them by 3 though, so they must be pretty solid. Walt was in the starting lineup by this time, so we'll see how this shakes out, but I'm feeling confident right now. The way we're playing right now, it's very pissed off. It's like a black bear that's very hungry, so yeah, I don't think we're gonna lose. I'm feeling good right now. They did just beat Florida State by 30 though, so maybe I'll be wrong. We'll see. Nope, I was right. They actually scored a couple points at the end there, but we were up 8 with like less than 2 minutes, so woohoo! Woohoo! On to our first Elite 8 of the video, which is exciting. Playing another team that we played in the regular season. We actually lost to them, though, right? Or by Mr. Oh, it was Duke that we lost to, and Kansas. It was not Kentucky, though. We actually beat them by 11. See, this is why you challenge yourself with a non-con. You get yourself a better seed. I'm thankful that we're a 3 seed right now. And on top of that, you get a little preview of some of the teams you're going to be playing. So I'm sure Kentucky's not thrilled they have to play us again, but that's something they should take up with the selection committee. They beat UCLA by 18. They're obviously going to be good, but like I said, we beat them just like we did Illinois, so just do it again. Wow, we are going to win by double digits almost. 1 by 9. Woohoo! Final 4! Okay, I'm definitely going to jump in these last 2 games. It's just, we already played those teams. Kind of figured that we'd win, and we did. So, did not need Tanner for either of those games. Gosh dang it. Villanova, though. Might need me for that one. Have we played them in the regular season? I don't remember if I scheduled them or not. I don't see them anywhere, so, yeah, they're probably going to be really good. Oh, wait, they're not even a 1 seed. I thought for a second they would be. They're a 3, just like UTEP made the Final 4, bro. What's going on? This is kind of cool. All right. So we're taking on a fellow 3 seed in the Final 4, and then maybe we'll play UTEP. I doubt it. We'll probably play UNC, but I'm feeling really good right now. Like, this team is playing very, very elite. No reason for me not to have resounding confidence in my squad the way they're playing right now. We're up 6. I'm feeling good. Let's go high screen pick and roll right here. I think that's what they call this. Okay. Nobody picked anything. That was not effective. Big to big passing. Walt, why would you pat, dude? Like, what are we thinking? Okay. We just got so lucky. We got bailed out by Rod, who's been our best scorer, probably our best player. So up 8. Honestly, just no 3s. Just don't hit a 3 in my face. I couldn't care less. Oh, nice block from the Blondie. That wasn't even Tanner. Dang it. That was my fault, though. Let's go download a Walt right here. Big boy Walt. Do we just get a little jump hook or that? That was very disappointing right there, what I just saw. It's fine, though. We got to stop. Okay, let's push the pace. I want to score some points, man. I want to act like I contributed to the team. Do we? Okay, I'm so bad at offense. Please make this 3. Come on. You're wide open, Malcolm. Bang, bang. Nice. Dude, Bruno, the Blondie, is just a hustle man, dude. Like, he just gets boards. I love that, dude. Let's freaking go. He should have splashed that 3, but you know what? It's fine. No way that goes in. That's another... Dude, are you serious? How is that the shot that's made? That's like a Kobe fadeaway, and he's just banging that from the deep 3 corner. Like, what? 100% from the free throw line. Why is that something that keeps happening? Was that earlier in the video with Malcolm, too? I don't know. It might have been Michael, to be honest. It was one of the M's, but 100%, that's just not something that would happen during an entire season. But hey, it's a video game, so we can have fun. We're allowed to live in fantasy lands and, you know, do dream stuff and all that, but please just do not let number 11... No, not this guy again. He is their only shooter, apparently. He made that Kobe fadeaway 3 in the corner. That's not going in. No way. Thank you. All right, so we're going to go to the national title game. Yes. Please be UTEP. Please be UTEP. Please be UTEP. Please be UTEP. Let Tanner have a fun way to end. I mean, UNC is cool, too, because I'm a UNC basketball fan, but I'd rather play UTEP. Of course, it's UNC. Number 1 team in the country. They only beat UTEP by 10, though, so... We'll see what happens. What was the road exactly to get here? Was it ferocious? Was it scary like ours? It actually kind of was. It was pretty chalky. They had to beat Arizona by 19, and then they beat Pitt as well as Bradley. So I don't think we played them in the regular season either. I don't remember the last time we've played UNC in this video. We probably lost to them, to be completely honest. But like I keep saying, the way we're playing right now, I really have no fear. Yeah, you know, this isn't really shocking. I shouldn't be surprised. We're tied at 68. It's fine. Oh, they're running a zone. No, I suck at offense to begin with. Zone, not my friend. Let's go down low to the Blondie. Do we kick it to the corner right here and just pull it? But dude, he teleports over there. Gosh dang it, dude. This freaking zone is so annoying. Okay, Waltz, you got any ideas, buddy? Can you help me out? Corner, do I just shoot this? Please, 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 please. That's just not even close, dude. I don't know how I'm gonna score in the zone. The zone always freaking tricks me, man. Can we just go in transition? That might be the glitch. Please, Malcolm, transition 3. Do I just go to the corner and pull it? Please, Malcolm, Malcolm, Malcolm! Yes! That was clutch. Best way to beat a zone is do not let it get set, boys. Let's freaking go. All right, play some lockdown defense right here. No 3-pointers. 2s are fine. What? Like, how do they pass? That was such a horrible attempt at a layup. He got rejected by the rim. Oh, that's got to be traumatizing. Do we just get a little turnaround? A little baby hook. Oh, it goes out. It's all cool, because as soon as we get a stop, they are going to start fouling, which I am looking forward to. Thank you. No, don't let... No, that guy is very athletic. Good God. Okay, this is fine, though. Like I said, they're going to have to start fouling, which I'm completely fine with. Or I just take the layup? What was that defense? Okay, that was bizarre. They didn't foul me, and they let me go full court, fast break, one-on-one with no help defense. That was very weird. Nothing quick. No, please no, not the big guy. Oh, thank you. They have to start fouling now. Run away, Blondie. Okay, there's only 6 seconds. They need to get like 6 fouls, right? I think I could just run in circles, or at least attempt to. I think we should be in the clear. This is why they fudged up, dude. Like, they should have played help defense that last time. I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, somehow they absorbed me right there, though. That was weird. Can we just pass this to the Blondie? I mean, there's nobody really within him a few feet, right? Yes, 0.5, haha. No chance they can foul me now with enough time. Let's go. National champs! They were stupid. I mean, they definitely could have made that game more interesting or tied it up, but like that fast break thing, it was so weird. I don't care, man. I'm happy about it, dude. From never making a March Madness to national champs. Let's go, Coach Slurpee. Who do I want to give player of the game to? Oh, there's only one choice, dude. Malcolm. Such a baller in this game. 27 points, 7 assists. Didn't really get much from Baltazar, which is kind of surprising. Rod, though, I wish I could use him better. I'm just not good with using guys that are either not big guys or point guards or get open on threes, if that makes sense. And Rod, we didn't really get to drive and kick with him at all, so kind of unfortunate. I couldn't really show off his strengths, but yeah, that's just because I'm poopy at the game. But Bruno, the Blondie, was pretty solid. And then, dude, Walt just did what he was supposed to. He played defense, 7 blocks. Freaking love that, Walt. You stud. Did this take longer than I had hoped for Coach Slurpee? Yes, but it took us 4 seasons just to make the NCAA tournament. It was pretty rough, okay? And then after that, it took us forever to be able to go after 4/5-star recruits. I feel like everything that could have possibly gone wrong this video went wrong. We started with an old, crappy roster. We couldn't go after 4/5-star recruits as early as you usually can. And then on top of that, the AD was such a jerk for most of the video. Like, it took us, what was it, 8 or 9? I think it took us 9 seasons to max out our facilities, which is absurdly long. With all that in consideration, I feel like we still did a pretty darn good job. I mean, the last 4 seasons, 36-3, 31-4, 32-4, 33-3. So, Coach Slurpee, I think you definitely did your job, buddy. It was tough, but we made it work. And if you enjoyed, click the playlist on the screen where I have multiple NCAA Basketball 10 rebuilds. I'm sure you're going to find a video there that you're going to love.